We are live. What's up, everyone? Beast Mode back here. We have ourselves another BCS tournament, and as always, I'm with my boy JG. Say hello to everybody, please.
Hey, what's up? JG back in the what do they call it? The studio.
Back in the studio. I hope
Yep,
everybody
back in
can
the
hear
studio.
us. I have not checked if we are in fact live. I think we are, but sorry for the
Let me
late start.
confirm. Let me
Thanks.
confirm on that.
Before
Yeah,
I
let me
go
confirm
talking
on
and
that.
rambling, my mic
Uh,
is good.
um, Let me see here. Give me 20 seconds.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we're live.
Okay, good.
We're live. We got one person watching already.
Good. So we are live. I wanted to get it said in the beginning of the stream because most people like watching this after it's posted already. We are going live with the Edison War League May 1st. Free agency will begin. That's when you can submit your teams. Obviously, free agency's kind of already started on our server. If you are looking for team members, join the Beast Mode Discord server, and there are a bunch of free agents there. Form a team. You can have up to 8 players. And there is a policy document there if you want to learn about the War League. Read all that there. And like I said, May 1st will be when we can start submitting teams. The first week will start May 20th. That's the plan with that. We are still going to be running the Beast Mode tournaments twice a month like we've been doing. And that's probably all that's new. Oh, and we just had some clown being disrespectful, using slurs and inappropriate during their match. So they are no longer allowed on our server. They have been banned. We will not tolerate any of that disrespect in this community. We are trying to build a respectful community where people can enjoy themselves and have a good time and not have to worry about that stuff. So if people are out of line, they will just be banned.
Uh,
Did I do good?
the, well, that sounds great.
Okay.
I say it every week or every 2 weeks now in the announcement. Please be respectful because you might be on stream. I'm thankful that we didn't get that match on stream because that would have made us look bad. That the guy said that like that, so it's a reflection on us
Yep.
when you act that way. So please don't do it. We understand that this is a competitive sort of event,
The
but
dude got
just please
outplayed.
be
That's it.
respectful.
Yeah, you
Correct.
lose, you lose. You know what I mean? It's a card game at the end of the day. Most of us playing this format are grown adults. There's no reason to act that way. It is inappropriate and it will not be tolerated here.
No.
So
So that individual has been banned from the server, and we're moving on. So
that's it.
that's all that needs to be said.
I have
The
hopped
next,
in to,
go ahead.
sorry, I've hopped into the Hydropump snack game. I think this is tournament, I'm guessing,
Yeah,
because
it is. It is. Yep. It's tournament.
all right. But yeah, I missed kind of round one because I had to do some home activities and deal with family. So we are starting the stream here from round, it looks like round two on, and we're just going to do like we normally do. So, see,
Well, unfortunately, we had a weird number of entrants. So we had two people that had to play. One person got a bye essentially.
oh,
So
okay. Well,
if Ronnie D ends up winning the whole event, he deserves a spot maybe in the VCS Hall of Fame because he had to play an extra match.
did he? Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah, he had to play. He's going to end up playing an extra match.
Oh,
So
we'll see.
we'll see, right? Anyway,
Deck devastation virus here. So it looks like Snack is on her typical plant cat
cat
deck. This
plant.
is her favorite deck. She pretty much pioneered this, I believe. Um, And Hydropump has been on a few different
Bayou.
decks. Is it Vayu now? He's on?
He just got second at the last peak of the week. Show me your feet. Give me something good to eat
Oh
with
yeah.
Bayou. So I think he is becoming a value master now. He said, you know what, Black Wings, Dragons, I've had enough of you. It's time for value. I just want to flip Rykos and hamsters. So
I don't
doesn't
blame him.
sound bad. Yeah, I don't blame him.
So this looks like
Um,
Snack is in a dominant position here. That the cat rescue cat play is still so dominant even though it's just one. You know, you still get that one cat go off and you can win the game.
I think that, yeah, I agree with you. And I think Argonite Magician is severely underutilized. Ghost Rider, our teammate, has been playing a Synchro Cat deck. And, he kind of pointed out, like, he didn't realize it at first, but Arcanite gets around just about every generic back row in Edison because it dodges bottomless. It can dodge a D prison, obviously. And so it just generates so many pluses for you.
Oh yeah, but it's
Um,
just very specific. Only certain decks can
yes,
like make it,
exactly.
right?
Exactly. Yeah, that's the hard part with it. And it being level 7, I mean, he's got to be up there with like top 3 best level 7 synchros of the format. But as you said, many decks can't make it
Correct. Oh,
efficiently, at least.
I would love to be able to play it.
Yeah.
It's just
Um,
tricky.
so what? So what does Hydropump do now? He's got what does he have in his? He's got a value, right? Okay, he's got two darks. I don't know if he's on Chaos Sorcerer at all. He's
Mm,
got a light and a dark.
I don't think that there's much
Probably
to do
not.
here, especially with double pop on the Arcanite Magician. Going to be very difficult. Brain control is not even an option here. Um,
Right.
yeah.
Oh,
So okay.
oh, that's just you mentioning me. Never mind. I thought I had somebody mentioning me.
No,
We're good.
I just wanted to hit it. I know I tag everybody just to let them know we're live because people were asking if I was streaming or not, and like I said, I was running a little late. So okay, so that this is a way out, evidently. Um,
That is a way out.
so a ram
All
and a
right.
drop of dark arm. 600 life or 200 life points is very difficult here. Obviously, die to just about anything.
Yeah. Um, so that makes a pot of adverse live for snack. If it was already live, but
Just a brain control here will just wrap this up. Mind control's already gone.
mind control's gone. She's got two darks. So she could, if she does have the brain. Oh, she's at 9200 too because of the android.
Oh,
Ooh. Well,
but this ain't bad because the dark arm just doesn't have any food right now.
not yet until he summons Armageddon Knight. Hopefully not for snack's sake. Nope, doesn't look like it. And ooh, speaking of hamster, we've got a battle of the hamster decks. All right.
Best, one of the best cards of the format, in my opinion. It really creates a lot of issues here, and a lot of people, I don't think they quite see it. It's like an oversight, but I've said it many a times. Reiko Hamster Caius is probably the best Edison play you can have, aside from the power cards, Dark Arm, JD, and all that. But um, it's really, really strong.
Oh yeah, all the pluses you get just by him being on the field, just by setting one monster. Oh,
Yep. Oh,
there
well,
we go. So
what's that?
flipping the Raikou and the Dark
Oh,
Arm.
hits a dandy.
That's not bad.
Love it. And uses the appropriate fluff tokens. Love that too.
Um, I'm getting a little bit of lag here. It's like
Are you?
yeah, the sleeves are like disappearing and then showing up. It's a mess. Dueling Book, come on, man.
Is it not me, right? I don't think it's me.
No, it's not you.
We got
Every time she shuffles her hand, it looks
uh,
like. Go ahead.
we have 14 peeps in here. Please like, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We're trying to hit that 1K. Can try to do a little bit more if we can make a few cents on these videos. Try to maybe get some good prize support for the tournament at the end of the season, a year, or whatever we're gonna call it. So,
Yeah, definitely. We still have yet to figure out some of the minor details, but
also,
it'll be happening.
if you
But
want to help for War League, we need 2 more boosts on the Beast Mode Discord server so we can use the roles with little pictures so we can have team emblems for everybody who's got their team made and we can, have a little icon next to your name so we can tell what team you're on. But in order for us to do that, we need to have 7 boosts and we're only at 5 right now. So I think both JG and I are the one providing all the boosts. So if anybody's feeling generous and wants to boost the server, I don't know, I think it's a couple bucks a month, right? Um, that would be
uh,
appreciated.
I think yeah, I think it's $10.
I think
It
that's
was
if
ten
you
bucks.
want Nitro too.
Okay.
I think if it's just a boost, I think it's like $4, $3.
Okay.
Nitro lets
I
you
could be
use your like emojis everywhere, I think.
right. Right.
So I'm
It's
not
all
sure.
the yeah.
I'm not an
But
expert, but either way, we need a little bit of help here so we can have the emblems. So, anywho,
uh, yeah, that would be greatly appreciated if anybody could.
well, it helps the whole league. Obviously, it makes it much better for everybody. It doesn't really help me at all because it's the server anyway, so it's just like for the people. So,
That's better
yeah,
betterment of the community and
it's
just
not going to
help
make
it
any
out.
difference for me. It just helps for the war league and the teams, and really adds a cool aspect to it because you guys get to pick like a logo for your team, and then we can kind of, if as long as we can get it down to the small emoji size, we can put it next to your, add it to a role essentially, and then every time you type in the chat, it'll show your name with your team logo.
Right.
So it's actually pretty
Okay.
cool. It's in the Goat format league. That's how I am aware of it. That's how I saw it. It's pretty cool. So,
So back to the game real quick here. It looks like Snack chose not to attack the Raikou off the hamster, and Hydropump reluctantly. Well, I guess he just didn't allow it
oh,
because she wanted to take it back, but she already moved to main phase two. So the Kai is coming down. Raikou Mill, Pro Heavy.
okay.
Oh boy. Okay. I mean, she's still insulated here with the triple tokens.
Yeah, it's just gonna
Um,
be one Caius, and it should be over if the deck even plays it.
I
But
think it
Hydropump is
should.
crawling back here with 200 life points. Be very interesting.
Yep.
Oh, I lost my headset.
That's never any good.
We're back.
Hey, Victor. How you doing, Victor? Hey, Monado Boy, our most recent BCS winner, our fellow
Player.
duelist. Yep.
That's it. Oh, another
Croco Lord.
dandy.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying
Another
another
dandy.
dandy. 5 tokens just floating around. Floating and floating.
So he summoned. What did he do here? He's normal plague. Okay, got it. I looked away for a second. Oh, well,
Just
she's
doesn't
trying to
have it
draw
out.
into something. Yeah.
Yeah. This
So,
is scary.
am I right when it shows that she won game one? It's 1-0-0. I always see. I always get mixed up on this.
Oh, I didn't even
I
notice
think.
that.
Yeah, I think it looks like she won game one. Oh, P
Um,
prison.
I don't know what
That's
I
a good
just did.
draw.
I did something. I touched something here I shouldn't have. That's okay. Whatever. We're only got some text here now. Who knows what I just did? Oh, all right. But still looking for an out to try to deal 200 damage. I don't know if she plays Caius or not. Looks like a deck that probably would, but I don't know how you'd fit it in there. There's a lot of stuff in the deck.
Yep, I think.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
okay.
What are you
This is
targeting
gonna
here? Got to be hitting their face down, right?
probably because a
Because
bottomless would just.
yeah, I think you just hit the face down. Yep, that's a good call. Yep,
Yep.
that's why. JG's right. So back in control again, because right now when the deck's not doing cat stuff, it plays like quick draw, so it does generates a lot of advantage.
And insulates itself by summoning 1,000 tokens.
Yep, probably has a tough time versus
Black wings, right?
yeah, that deck feasts on these tokens. Trust me, I was playing quick draw at locals a lot, and I just it's
Oh,
hard to beat them. Ooh, this is nice.
another dandy Ryan. I'm mad. You gotta. There's got to be two Stardust, right?
I would
There's got to be two
guess.
Stardust.
Yeah,
There
if you're
has to
playing
be.
Debris Dragon, you usually
Yeah.
play two.
I'm just thinking with all the cat stuff along with the plant stuff, it might be hard to fit all of it in the extra deck, but I would imagine if you're going to play two of anything, it has to be Stardust,
Yeah, two Stardust, one Red Dragon, the Black
Iron
Rose,
Chain,
Iron Chain, probably just one Iron Chain, and I think that's probably all you need. It's all the dragons
right?
and stuff. So we'll see. This
She's
is
stonking. So let's see. Okay, so the winner of this plays against Yomero, who looks
ooh.
like won over Cameron last round.
Oh really? There's some
Yep.
heavy hitters in this tournament. I haven't even looked at the bracket yet. I just saw Hydropump and Snack, and I said that's an odd matchup. I've not seen, you know, something
Yeah.
like that. I'm guessing this is tournament.
Yeah. 10 foot has made his triumphant return. He is playing tonight. Oh, and
Oh,
that's
is
just
he?
going to be it.
So Snack
Yep.
wins. Okay.
Snack wins with Cat Plant.
All right. So Hydropump was taken down. Interesting. That's why I like these tournaments because, I know it's single elimination, but you also get to see a lot of new faces just win, and it's pretty cool because you got to win five or so rounds to win one of these events. So it's anybody really has a shot. If you're on fire that night and playing well, you can win one.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's nice to be able to test against high level players, like stuff that you've always wanted to try, but you're too scared to do it in an RBET because they only happen once every 2 months, right? So you
That's
don't
right.
want to just blow your chance.
Correct. That's the biggest issues I have. Like, there's so much stuff you want to play, and you think it's great, but then you're like, oh, I'm just gonna play good old faithful because I can't play in, like, I don't even know if I'll be able. I don't think I'll be able to play in the next RBET. So I haven't played in any RBETs this season. So the one or two I get to play in, like, I don't want to be testing a deck there,
Right.
right? Um,
Back to the bracket real quick, not to cut you off. We've got a few matches still going on in round two. We've got GYBU and Mr. Soltai. We've got Colemanus and HT19, and then we've got 10 foot and Alex Demand, who looks like that's going to be a value frog match. So I don't know if you want to watch 10 foot
we can
or
watch. What's you want to?
Colemanus.
Colemanus we don't get to see a lot of, and I believe
Okay.
he's on zombies a lot.
Okay. And
Uh,
HC19's a friend. I would consider him a friend and a cool guy. So let's definitely check that out. It looks like Cold Madness is on Hero Beat though.
so not on zombies. People are
Nope.
really gravitating towards this hero beat deck. I think it's for a long time a lot of players believed that the deck was the best of the format. This is probably going back like a year ago. I remember players talking about it. Then it kind of died out, and now it seems to be picking up steam again.
Yeah. And I don't mean to sound like a jerk when I say this, but it's not that hard to play either. And Hero Blast and Gemini Spark are just broken. Being able to play with the Alias, Honest, you just get to run so many good cards.
Yeah, yeah, no, you're right. And the deck is
Creature
extremely
Fusion.
consistent.
Yep. Yeah, because it essentially plays, like up to what, 5 copies of Stratos, 3 E-Call, 1 Rhoda, and then Stratos. And then if you're using Ocean to recycle it, it's like all these pluses for nothing.
Yeah, and Stratos is the best like turn one play in the game, right?
Definitely the best summon. It's up there with setting Hamster.
Oh, I would agree.
Yeah. So unfortunate for HT, looks like he mills his Dark Arm. That's the one downside to milling so much.
As we say.
Yeah. A card trooper. Oh, okay. He's on. Looks like he's on the hero quick draw deck that maybe Schmidt topped with. It looks like it could be.
I
I don't
actually
know
have
yet.
not seen that deck, but I know a lot of people talking about it. I know of it. It's quick draw and plays like Miracle Fusions, right?
Yeah, it had one copy of Alias, one copy of Plasma to kind of there's some synergy there with all the dandy tokens and stuff to drop the Plasma.
Yeah. There
So,
was
so it's interesting.
some of this was played in Japan, I believe,
Right.
back in the day, because I've seen some lists online, some old school lists. Not, it wasn't extremely popular, but there were some builds
They were
back
always
then.
the pioneers of everything. They were always
Well, they had all the cards before, a lot of the cards
right.
before we did. We just had the TCG exclusives, which really changed our metagame a lot here at that time.
Yeah, I remember back in the day during Teledad format, they had Brownic, and so zombies zombies were like tier 0.
Yeah,
They were
the
like
zombies were huge
they were
there.
insane in Japan, but they weren't as good during Teledad format in America. They were still good. They were still probably like tier 1, but Teledad was obviously tier 0. But yeah, they always got stuff earlier. Tragodia, I remember they got earlier than us. So yeah. Anyway, Lila coming down. I don't know. I mean, this could be his own brew that he came up with, but it certainly looks similar to the Schmidt deck, just based on the graveyard. I don't
Yeah.
remember if Lila was in the deck, but you were actually the one who mentioned it to me the other day, so I hadn't seen it either. Ooh, only double Caius, but the deck probably plays 3 Avarice, so that's not really the biggest issue.
I did not
Um,
catch much of that stream, unfortunately. It was hard to kind of watch, and I was busy that day, but I do maybe plan to see the rerun of it. I usually like to watch a lot of those streams in like double speed. I don't know if I've said this on my channel, but watch most of these VODs and like videos. I even watch most videos on YouTube at 2 times speed. Um, just because I feel like you can get through a lot of, well, a lot of people talk fairly slow, and you don't realize until you like
right.
watch it and you like once you watch a few videos and get used to it, you can watch like so many. You would never watch a video on normal speed again. It's crazy.
For me, it's too hard because sometimes I'll miss. They're talking too fast, and then I look away for a second, and I don't comprehend whatever they said, and then I'm like, oh, what did he just say? And I got to
Yeah,
rewind it.
you can go
So
to like one
that's
and a
my
half speed
problem.
or 1.75. You can try,
Right, right.
but I definitely
But
like watching videos that way.
true. I was gonna say our teammate Phil ended up doing really well in that tournament. I think he got top 4, if I'm not mistaken, because it was in Germany. So shout out to Phil. Really
Oh
cool
yeah,
dude. Great
Phil's a good
great
dude.
teammate. Yep.
I wish we could have done better in the 3v3s, but unfortunately, it just wasn't our luck that day.
No.
So
But taking a look here at the bracket real quick. Do do do. Yeah, we do have quite a bit of we got some heavy hitters in here again. We got a lot of these guys and girls are regulars, but it's still nice to see all the participation
absolutely.
consistently. So, we appreciate all of you and the viewers, of course. Nick, yes, there was a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago now. Man, time's just flying. It was probably more than a month ago.
Yeah, it's been probably
It's
6 weeks or so.
6 weeks.
Yeah, I would say.
Alex, I got sacky wackied by 10 foot. Well, 10 foot's known to do that. It was on Dueling Book, Nick. Croco Lord. Good luck, everyone. Tried bringing something new, but didn't turn out how I would have liked. Who are you on? Or yeah, who are you in the Discord, Croco Lord? I don't. A lot of you guys have different usernames on Dueling or yeah, Dueling Book too, than you do on YouTube. So, Pot of Avarice. Okay.
Love that card. Love it. Love it.
Ugh.
I'm in a dynasty startup draft right now. I have to like make a pick, so I'm thinking as I'm streaming. I'm doing it all tonight.
You're doing it all
Multitasking.
tonight. That's for sure. That is for sure.
I'm
Um,
I'm hoping everybody's getting pumped up about the War League. It's gonna be really fun. It's
TD
kind of
Pro.
like, oh,
Oh,
okay, kind of like a sports league that you get to play every week. You know, you're gonna have look forward to playing your match every week, and should be pretty competitive. Everything's gonna be for Elo. I think that's what we decided that we're just gonna make it for rank. That way, all the matches feel highly competitive, and yeah,
and nobody's crying
yeah,
because
it's ranked.
if nobody was getting ELO or whatever ELO, then everybody would be upset. So
Well, the problem is if a team wins already, so it's 5 versus 5, and the first team to win 3 matches wins the week, essentially the war of that week. But the other 2 matches still have to be played for tiebreakers, and if it's not for any rating, then like sure the matches still get played, but the person really doesn't care, and the players don't really care as much because the week's already been either won or lost. But with it being for ranking, I do think that it'll be more competitive because then everybody's still involved, invested in the match.
yep, definitely. And I've never actually. You were more familiar with the format because you've done the GOAT format War League. So
Yeah.
it should be pretty interesting to see how everything turns out. Um, so he changed Crow to the Avarice, and then on the resolution activates Dust Shoot. Is that what happened?
I think so.
Okay, all right. I'm lagging a little bit. I'm gonna refresh my page on Dueling Book. Give me a second because I'm missing some of the stuff. It's still doing the weird thing with the hand. Hold on. Let me see here. I'm gonna jump right back in.
He's jumping in, yo. Diving in.
Diving in head first.
Um, Treeborn's so good. Just a +1 every turn.
Yeah, it is. Um,
If that card wasn't in the format, like Lightning Dart Strike would be really good.
yeah, it'd probably, yeah, it'd be better. I mean, there's still light swarms and stuff, but um, and value, right? Because value's the cost, so
Well,
you just
yeah.
keep band. There's many ways. I think LADD is still a solid card, but just not. I don't know if you could necessarily main deck it. I feel like it's still decent in like the dragon deck if you're playing against fairies or something. I don't know. I'm not a dragon player, but I'm just speculating.
No, you're probably right.
Gappy, Mr. Sultai playing against one of these two, and hello to both of you. Hello,
What's
Gappy.
up, Gappy?
Steve, DB Gladiators of Edison. Yeah, yep. Oh, Crocolord, and so you were the final countdown guy. Yeah, he messaged me earlier. He's like, "Hey, can I play this?" I'm like, "You sure can."
Yeah, we have lifted the no decks are banned from the BCS, but we do have a 5 minute turn with no interaction from your opponent, essentially. If you're sitting there for 5 minutes and your opponent's not getting to play the game, then uninterrupted,
It's a game
essentially,
loss.
yeah, it's a game loss. Like you should be at home playing solitaire if you're not making, if your opponent's not interacting in 5 minutes.
Correct.
So that's the only thing that we've,
That's the only change, really. Um, so HT says he's in trouble, but he summons Plague, makes a Stardust, and it looks like he is no longer in trouble. Stardust with double back row. I
that's
can't
pretty good.
imagine.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Don't get much better than that.
and I've had the privilege of playing both of these guys in tournament, and so both of them are pretty solid players,
Oh, really? I
I
didn't know
must
that.
say. Yep. I played against Cold Madness. When was that? Oh, it was the last deck Devastators. I played against Cold Madness. He was on the Machina deck, and then my match against HT you actually reviewed on the channel when he was on Black Wings.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. That's right. That's right.
yep,
Yeah, I remember now. I
yep.
remember. God
Another
damn.
pot of avarice from Madness. Must be nice. First one gets crowed, and he drew another one, or he had it. Kaiku, interesting. Kaiku's pretty good against the Vayu deck. Alex Demand, if I play Combo Frogs and use Gotems in under 5 minutes, is that a game loss? If I play Combo Frogs and use Gotems in under 5 minutes,
Like, let's not try to find the
yeah, that's not.
loopholes. Like,
Yeah, like come on.
everybody knows exactly what we mean.
Ooh, solemn. I guess my question is, why would you even want to play that in a 32-person event? I mean,
I don't know.
there's so many other things that you could be doing instead of torturing everybody. That's just sadistic to me, but that's just me. I'm just saying, I'm different, maybe. So paying half his life there to negate the Caius makes sense. Hmm. So the Treeborn is still. He's not. He did he forget that he has Treeborn, or did he have a back row? I can't remember. Lunatic. Hey, what's up, Lunatic? I play Yu-Gi-Oh so others would not have fun.
Nice.
Well, that's disrespectful. I mean, to me that's crazy. But everybody's got their own thing. So Victor, you can play just fast. I respect that. Just be fast. Oh, no, we like to see like competitive, interactive games. That's what our preference is. We're not banning any decks, but you know, we come from the old school where that was the standard. There weren't all these FTK
Nonsense.
shenanigans.
Yeah.
No, and if there were, then they weren't consistently. They weren't as consistent as the frog deck is.
It is. Yeah. The biggest issue with the frog deck is like not actually knowing how to do the combo well enough.
That is true.
Like that's the biggest issue with it. You see people that are doing or trying to do it, and then they spend 10 minutes, and then nothing gets done, and then they wasted everybody's life.
Yeah, that is an issue. Okay, so he did bring back the frog. 10 phase dust. And he hits the scapegoat. So HT still got a garden in the grave too.
This is this is going back and forth. I like this.
Oh, summons hamster. All right, he said, "Yeah, I'm not gonna set it because why?" Oh, he's going. Does he have the gores? Nope.
but like, why not set it?
He's trying to get in damage. It looks like.
Sure, but like one monarch here beats you anyway, even if you set it. So
Yeah, that's fair.
like, if you set it, it actually helps because then they can only remove the Stardust and attack. But summoning it just really hurts. I know to deal the 2,500, but I'm not sure. Me personally, I'm not all about that. I'm trying to get the control. I want to gain 4 or 5 cards before I try to win.
Well, he's got a garden and a plague in the graveyard, so I, I don't know. Where you're coming from is I agree with. Oh, so he has to banish the frog. Okay, so I guess it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
No. Well, yeah, no, it does make a difference because now if that hamster's face down, they has to crash the Stardust. Now he can attack the hamster, and not crash the Stardust.
Oh yeah, because of the Gardna, right? Yeah, there's a Gardna still. Forgot about that. So he can. The Gardna's gonna save him. Oh, he allowed it. I was gonna
Mm,
say he could Gardna and then stack for plague and make a Goyo. out the 0,
And then use the
and then
Stardust.
Stardust. Correct.
Look at JG seeing the plays. Plays for
Well,
days.
well, you're the best player when you're sitting back and watching, but when you're actually in the game,
That's the truth.
it's always different.
That is the truth.
But again, we don't know his hand either, so he could be thinking something else. He's like, maybe I don't need Stardust. Maybe I don't want to deal with the 0 and set myself back a turn.
Things could get ugly quick if the Stardust like gets outed somehow and absolute it doesn't like trade with the absolute zero. In other words, because it could create issues down the road.
Right. So HT needs to be careful though. He's running out of cards in deck, and he is setting monsters. So okay,
Mm-mm-mm.
set a back row. Thumbing up. Is it Ryko time?
Feels like it.
Yep.
Yep, it's Rego time.
I don't think you would thumb up unless you had that set. Oh, treacherous trap hole. I think this is the Schmidt deck.
Did he play that? I don't even know.
Yeah, it was his only trap.
Really?
Yep. Oh,
Huh.
he hit a Vayu though. That's good for HT
Does not feel good when you hit values. Or Treeborns, or ooh, that is not gonna be good.
or Goblin Zombie.
So this must be the deck in action here. I have not truly seen it.
Colemanus is think emojing. So are we seeing a DD Crow, perhaps? Okay, I guess not. Maybe he's doing a beast mode special and thinking, but he doesn't have anything.
That's the beast mode special right
Oh
there.
wait, am I allowed to say that in the air?
You can say it on there. It's fine.
Okay. I don't want to give it away. Okay, Armor Master. Now HT with the think emoji. We got a lot of think emojis. With combo for Alex Demand. With combo frogs, I enjoy the playstyle of being explosive and the intricacies of learning and playing with it. It should have a bad reputation, but bad players are making it worse than it should be. No, I think the reputation is that it wastes everybody's time, and you're sitting there for 30 minutes, and your opponent can't get to play. I mean, we saw it at Worlds. I mean, it's got nothing to do with bad players. It's got everything to do with the deck itself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion.
No, I don't think you're wrong.
Cold Madness did not mill with Ryko when Stardust attacked it like 7 minutes ago.
Well,
Wait, what?
yeah, I don't have no
I
idea.
don't.
I've been half looking. I've been
I
dynasty
didn't see
drafting.
that.
None of us saw it, but I don't think we're gonna repair that game state at this point. So
Uh, Diego, keep forgetting to sign up for these. Next time, buddy. Next time. Pana, going good so far.
Mhm. So does this deck? I would guess that this quick draw deck with the hero stuff probably bricks a lot, right?
You would think so, but I don't know. Oh, Rhoda. Okay. Are we about to see a big push? Barrel is in the graveyard, so there's no barrel action about to take place. Okay. Yeah, HT needs to be careful here.
Definitely.
he's he's getting lower and lower. He said no effect to pop, but did not mill. Are you sure about that? Because he averaged twice, so pretty sure he milled. I don't know.
No idea.
Ooh, deck dev. Oh, chain and crow. Ow. Wait, chain on plague. Okay. Chain on plague.
All right, made my pick. Time to get back to the focus of this tournament. All right.
um,
It's a,
Alex, I can second the potentially happening. I feel like I recognized it, but I wasn't watching very closely. I've been lagging too, so I think that he did, but you know, neither here nor there at this point.
oh, so that deck Debbie didn't hit nothing.
No, and on top of it, Colemanus had one card that was going to be destroyed, and it was unfortunately a DD Crow that he chained. So I wonder why he
Nice.
chose to Crow the Plague instead of the Value, though. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the
Um,
thought process.
yeah,
Silverwind. Okay.
that's a good point. Obviously, when you're waiting to crow something, it's always a plague because of the cost to stack, but um,
Yeah.
value
Yep.
is pretty free there.
So if I remember correctly, I think I said this earlier a few minutes ago, the Schmidt deck only plays one trap, and it's the Treacherous. So
Well,
okay,
does HT19 know that?
yeah, I don't think that he does
Deck Dev, they got to show this card here. Yeah. Charge.
charge. So he's getting around to
Well,
deck dev.
they play Scapegoat because that's kind of defensive.
Right. It's in the graveyard though.
Yeah, any books or anything like that in this deck?
Yeah, I think there are multiple Book of Moons.
So there's something.
I don't know though, because like you and I were playing Book of Moon and Zombies, and sometimes it just feels like it's the best spell card in the format, and then other times just like, why am I running this card? It's a straight minus. So I understand though, if you're playing Treacherous, you don't want to run a ton of other traps, but and it's
Yeah,
got the
can
synergy with all the Ryko and stuff.
I don't think you can play even any other traps, right? Because it's just like too much
Right,
risk there
exactly.
with the Raikos and
Yeah,
everything.
right.
Deck is interesting. I guess I'm witnessing firsthand how good it really is. Maybe this is how Quick Draw has to evolve to really be competitive now.
Right.
Because Quick Draw without a drill loop is really not that great, unless you can get like the Hamster Raiko Kaias playoff. But
No, it doesn't do very well against Blacklings.
no,
Mill three. Oh, Dandy. Oh boy.
love it. Nothing feels better when you mill a dandy. We got 27 people here with 7 likes. That is not mathing out right.
No, come on, guys. Don't send me after you tonight. I'm not in the mood. Um, okay, they're saying he didn't mill. Sorry guys, it's kind of late. Unfortunate, we all missed it, but we're talking and streaming and watching the game at the same time. So it's
And
and I got
drafting.
people and I got people DMing me about other things regarding the tournament. So
It's these at the end of the day, it's these players' responsibility to pay attention to effects, right? Like
correct.
like the stream or face GB your next 20 duels. The other night I was playing online and it was like 3 Gladiator Beast matchups back to back to back and I just was not having it. I played and I said, "I'm done for the night. This is not happening. Not feeling this. It's brutal." One person literally had like 1 Glad monster and 5 back row. I couldn't get over the Glad. Just kept summoning things to try to attack over it, and every turn they just drew a new trap. I could never get
No,
over it.
it's a it's it's uninteractive in a different way than frogs are. It's like they just play so many back row that you can't play. And then in conjunction with the back row, the Gladiator Beast effects just shut down your graveyard and your back
Oh
row with
yeah.
Bestiari. It's just
It
yeah,
was just one of those nights where I packed it up pretty early. I said, I'm not doing this all night.
right.
I thought to myself, did someone post a video about Gladiator Beast? Because the deck's everywhere all of a sudden. It's usually how you can tell.
No, but to your point, as you were saying the other night, I feel like Gladiator Beasts are so much more popular IRL than they are because nobody really, there's a few players that are consistently playing Glads, but it's not like it is in real life. You got all these people that I don't know if they play modern and they're trying to explore the format and they remember 2010. They're like, oh yeah, Gladiator Beasts were good back then, so let me play it again. Because it's Edison.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but it's weird how paper is so much different.
it is very much so. Yeah, very, very different. It's crazy how different it is,
Um,
to be honest.
yeah.
And the online crew is just they just have uh better technique. I feel like they're just on top of the format better. So
Well, yeah, I agree. Are we missing Carpath? I'm so sorry for you.
don't blame this one on me. Yeah, usually there's a new Carpath deck when somebody sits down and it's playing Reptilian, Quick Draw, Norealis deck, and you're like,
Zombies.
oh yeah. Carpath released a video. It must have been the case.
Volcanic zombies. I remember that was going on for a while with the dueling book randos because of Keegan and Carpath made that video. Or yeah, it was a video. It was like zombies with volcanics in it. I remember playing a few of them. I'm like, oh geez, here we
Yep,
go.
it's usually the new whatever flavor of the week.
Correct.
So this game's going back and forth, back and forth. Nobody has been able to really. I do think the longer this
Capitalize.
game goes on, this quick draw player is going to win though, just because the value deck is just, it's got to win quick with the explosiveness. Once you start using these values and not getting any advantage from them, like what does he have left? He has nothing left.
Well, the problem is that the Lila is going to keep milling.
That is true. The problem
So
is
he
here, if he can get Delilah off, there is literally no burial and no value play left. So the HC19 is out of play.
he is running out of resources, if not already. Oh, there's a debris dragon. Black Rose play. Is
Could
that
be.
is that?
Could be the play.
Oh, he could even make Black Rose with the snowman. Love it.
Yes, this deck was playing Snowmans. I remember seeing some list. Not this specific list, but actually, I think I
Target
played
standee.
something like this. Don't you remember? Not that I'm taking credit for any of this. I just remember like copying a list from years ago
Yeah,
that I
I
found and
remember
I
it.
was playing it.
It had Future Fusion in it, and you
Yeah.
were Future Fusion sending Alias and Dandelion to make Gaia.
Yes, yes, that's it. Again, the list I found was not mine at all. But
Right. And if it's a Raikou, it's not game. But if it's not, oh, it's over.
oh,
He got it with the Black Rose play.
was that the
That'll
match?
that is the
Oh, Cole
match.
Madness. Cole Madness is a good dude. Always reaches out. Not that HC19 isn't, but um, happy to see that he did well.
Yep. Consistent supporter.
Indeed. 28 viewers. Here we go. 31 viewers. All right, we're moving.
See, that's all it takes. You just gotta threaten the people a little bit, and then they just
Yeah.
you just gotta light a fire. I've been saying it for weeks.
All right. We have some people moving into the like quarterfinals, semi quarterfinals. I don't know what it is. Whatever. We can
We got
see
what?
Snacks game.
We got Snack and Yomiro. We've got looks like Pana is waiting on Ryanite and Ronnie D. Okay, we can.
I'm
I mean,
down.
whatever you want.
I'm down to see Snacks. Snacks awesome. If you guys haven't seen the video that's posted on the channel for Edison War League, the hype video, Snack made the video. So big shout out to her. Has been really working behind the scenes along with others, but she's really been putting in the work with the thumbnail and the logo for the server. Like without everybody contributing, this would not be happening. So I thought she did a really good job with the hype video. It was pretty cool to be able to see all the work that she had done come
Yeah,
to
and
light.
by the way, a person who commented on the video, Caius was not special summoned. It was him using his effect. Okay, let's get it right,
I
please.
did comment that that was a
Okay.
yeah usage of the effect. If you use the actual effect button on Dueling Book, you would see that.
Yeah, let's not get it twisted, folks. Okay. Snack not looking like she's in a good spot here, though.
No, and here's another hero deck. Like I said, this just running everywhere.
That'll do it. We're going to game three, though.
Okay,
So
we got
Snack
game
did
three.
win game one.
Crow on Crow Violence, Carpa says. Yeah, so both of these players are on Crow's Nest. Um, so
I think I think on one of the earlier rounds we had another Crooks. They sometimes for some reason they always get paired up against each other in these tournaments. Granted, a lot of them do play in them, consistently. So shout out
yeah,
to
they
them,
do.
by the way.
Yeah, they're a cool team. We're pretty close with them. Team X2 and Crow's Nest, I'd say. We kind of like intertwine a lot. So
Definitely.
Because I'm all about playing this game with people that are cool. I'm not necessarily trying to win all the time. I do like to win when I'm in tournaments, but when it comes to just chilling, because how often do you play tournaments? Once every 2 months? The other 99% of the time, you want to be around and hang out with cool people, right?
Well, yeah, once every 2 months because we don't get to play in your tournaments.
Ah, yeah, that's right. Maybe I was just thinking about that today. If for some chance our team wins this beat this Edison War League and gets invites to uh, the tournament championship tournament down the road. I'm not sure how that's going to happen because I might just have to give up my spot. I don't know. We'll have to see. But that's way down the line. We'll have to see if we win the whole event first,
Correct.
or the whole league rather. But one of these days, I think it might be possible. I'll hop in here. I might just
Yeah.
stream my matches. I don't even get. Still see if I can
You
win.
just let the opponent know everything.
That's it.
I mean, you do it every other Friday, so you know you're just slamming cards and winning and commentating. So it works out all right,
That's
and
it.
interacting with the chat too.
With
On top of that,
all of it.
all of it, you do it all, and you're cleaning diapers on top of it. Don't forget that part.
I am doing that. That is being done. It is.
Over under glad decks in this tournament. I honestly, James, I can't tell you. I don't know what everybody's playing.
No.
I know what a few people are playing. 10 foot is obviously probably on his usual stuff. The value deck, I don't know. Um, Obviously, the matches that we've seen on stream, we know who's playing what. But
Yeah.
there's 32 people. I can't tell you.
I give that dude a lot of credit because like 10 foot literally plays value all the time. Like I will play a lot of other decks in tournament play. I play zombies, but when it comes to like screwing around on a Tuesday night, I'm playing all kind of other stuff. But that dude really plays value like 99% of the time.
He loves it. Lately, he's been playing Burn Frog. I don't know why. I really don't. And that's like such a difference. But yeah, if he's in tournament, he's playing value most of the time. I would only want to say most. The vast majority of the time. Put it that way.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen him play anything else.
Well, he played zombies at one time for a while. Remember? He said he posted the replays.
Oh yeah,
He was playing zombies.
yeah.
When you put Ryko Hamster and Triple D Prison in it, you got to have Triple D Prison in any deck that you play.
It was something, that's for sure.
Victor, I saw Mr. Foot playing frogs. Wasn't bad at all. Yeah, I mean he's a good
Oh,
player.
he knows how to
He can play
play. Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah, he knows how to play more than most people. All
That
right,
I would agree with.
Spine Gilman. Yeah, I wonder how many Spine Gilman Yomero is on because, like, to me the correct amount is definitely three. I think you want to play three. You want to see that card more often than you already do at one.
3 is definitely
Uh,
a number.
yeah, if it's not three, then it's four.
Well, you have to pair them up with divas, so
Correct.
you know what I mean. You can't play
Or
three
you got to have the one
diva.
to one ratio.
1-to-1
Right.
ratio has to be, yeah. So definitely
Yeah.
3 is probably, yeah. I think we put it through calculators and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And
Three is the
definitely
right ratio.
every time it spits out 3. So
In with the help of the dueling book algorithm, that gives you a 100% chance to draw it first turn if you play three, and that's exactly what the goal
well,
of Hero Beat is.
correct. The goal is to summon Spine Gilman and attack Raikou first turn all the time. That is
I
the
don't.
goal.
I can't think of a better play.
Uh,
We were talking about best turn one plays.
It's
I got to put
definitely
that
up
up
there.
there. It's up there. It's
Well,
up there with
that's
setting hamster.
correct. That's why Hero Beat's so good because it actually plays both of the best plays in the game. Summon Stratos, get +1, and summon Spine Gilman into Raikou. So that's why the deck is just so good. Oh, and then we just milled a cat. Oh no. Okay, she activated the cat. Got it.
Yes, Monk Cat, the classic play.
Oh, with a
Oh,
trap stun before this, so this is gonna get ugly quick.
I like Trap Stun. I think that's a great card, especially right now.
So you know what the play is here? Like 100% of the time, if that's a face down like level 4, I would like pop the 2 monsters with Arcanite, rip a
Arcanine.
card out of the hand, and then Black Rose main phase 2, and you go up like +2 for nothing.
Yeah, that would be really good
I think that
if
might
that's
be the
what she's
play.
thinking. God, remember we had a whole format around this and Dark Strike Fighter on top of it. I mean, oh my
It was
god.
silly.
Yeah, it was.
Uh,
Ooh, setting a alias? What?
huh.
Okay. So she makes
Uh,
Goyo?
See, now she wants the Spine Gilman because it's just so strong.
um hmm.
Okay. So
I don't
elected
think
to
this is
not
bad,
go for
but
the hand rip. Valued having the guy. You valued having the Gilman more, right?
no, I think she valued hitting well, yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right. I think
Maybe she
because
just.
she would have had to pop the Gilman though, right, to get the plus because the air, yeah, because she couldn't have gotten
Yeah.
over the air bellum. So
So
I guess she just valued hitting the back row more than she
yeah.
did ripping a
Yep.
card from the hand.
This is a close game here.
Mm, big think. Yomiro, the free 99.
Oh yeah, he loves
He
that.
he's like the sponsor of the of free 99. He's like the official sponsor. Oh, hold on. We do not show hand for a correct mind crush. Correct? No, we do not. We're that's the official ruling, right? I always get this mixed up. They don't
It,
have to show the hand.
no.
Oh, Karina's answering for me. I didn't know she was a mod.
Yeah,
I'm just teasing.
it can help.
I know. She said yeah. I don't know. That doesn't really. Hold on. Let me message him. We do not show hand for correct mind crush. This is correct. Hey, D2's typing.
Oh, D2's bit here. He's in the building.
Hey, D2. Moderator, do you show Hannah Mind Crush? Karina says, I'm definitely a mod and you can trust me. Okay. Apparently, I didn't make that decision, so somebody else must have. Hey, Tim is talking to you. He says, good seeing you at Providence.
In the my chat's not updating. I'm sorry. I gotta update it.
Adam, good seeing you at Providence. Shane, that Blackwing player was so good at shuffling our decks. I don't know what that means.
Oh yeah, so Tim is actually I don't know if I said it in the video, but I met Tim at the Providence Regional. I went to just play side events. Unfortunately, they only had two Edison or Time Wizard side events. They only had two Lad mats. So and of course they both fired off at like the exact same time. So I couldn't even play in both of them. And I think he ended up losing to the Blackwing player as well. And then I played the Blackwing player in the finals, and like I don't know, I just got destroyed pretty much. I'm playing double ill blood and triple wind blast, so maybe that's the
That's the
case.
new
But
tech. That's the
yeah,
new play.
well, it's just Blackwings. It doesn't require much thought. So
No, but playing double ill blood and triple wing blast that requires a ton of thought.
it
I
was
mean,
fun. It was so fun
yeah,
summoning ill blood and using the effect. It really was. No, the player didn't play bad. I'm not saying that he did. It's just sometimes you just have Icarus attacks at the right time, and Sirocco with double whirlwind. I'm pretty sure he had on me at one point. It's just it is what it is.
you can't do much in that
No,
situation. That's the point.
so
But looks like we saw Gilman number 2 from Yomiro being set, but Snack hitting away the absolute zero with the compulse. So you're pretty high in that card right now.
love it, love it. Sided two at the side event there. I did play a Vayu Turbo player, so it came in pretty clutch.
Oh, Mirror Force. Yeah, that's a way to get rid of Titanial.
Yeah.
Titanial's so good against so many decks. The card is just busted. When you don't draw it, add that to the list.
Well, yeah, it's the problem is you draw it all the time, right?
It's you do. It's better in quick draw though, or like decks that play Dandelion because essentially it's a free summon as long as it's not getting bottomless or torrential. But when you draw Illblood, that's different because you don't really want to ever normal summon him.
I'm telling you,
you
I was
know.
doing it all day. It was so good. I
Yeah,
really was.
I'm sure every time you normal summoned Illblood, you were winning.
It felt
Like you
good.
tribute summoned it, not
Yes.
normal like Gemini. Right.
I was book a lifing and then like normal summon, and I was using it the way it was supposed to be, like meant to
Oh
be
well, that's
used.
different. That's different.
Yeah.
That's
I,
different.
I wasn't just using it as a lure food and like throwing it away, but it was fun.
Well, that's different.
It was definitely. I have no regrets. Like when I go to Philly, I'm gonna play more serious. I thought I was gonna have a chance of playing more side events, um, but the speed to Illblood looks so cool in my opinion, so I had to play it.
I haven't seen that in person, but I do have the tactical evolution one and the secret rare. It's beautiful.
It's like the secret. Actually, in me personally, it's just a matter of opinion. I actually like it better than the secret because it does look
Okay.
similar, but it's more sparkly in my opinion. It does have similar characteristics of the secret, but I'll never own a secret, so maybe that's why I'm just biased. But I
No,
love the way it
don't
looks.
say don't say that. Your birthday's coming up, right?
Yeah, no, I know my birthday's next year. I'm old.
That deck was insane. Yeah, triple Mizuki. Elbow was too slow. It was another. Um, yeah, it was really good actually in Teledad format. I remember this is where I got the idea of playing Illblood in the Edison zombies. Is there was a guy that topped I think it was SJC, the one that Jerry Wang won, Atlanta, and he won playing Illblood. It was like double dark armed Illblood, triple Mizuki, triple burial, triple pyramid turtle. But with triple Mizuki, you never have to like normal summon. You could just Mizuki burial,
Yeah,
and
it's so
then
good.
your only normal summon can be ill blood and it's still broken. And
Yep.
plague was unlimited too.
Yeah, that's the biggest issue. Like the plague has to be in the graveyard for Ill Blood to be really good, or still in the deck. Like if it gets banished, it's brutal.
Right.
And the deck that I played was even slower than our recruiter build typically because it just played triple turtle and it doesn't have as many starters. And you're like drawing Ill Bloods and Wing Blast because you're trying to like manipulate the graveyard with the Wing Blast. And it was so slow. But when it like, but that's my style, so it was fine. Like I didn't really lose because of that. I was just you just don't OTK with the deck. You really don't.
Right.
It was fun.
Yeah. No, I mean, you got to try everything once.
Yeah, I would not fly across to Cali to play in the in-person RBET and load up double ill blood. That's not gonna happen.
Bummer.
JG will
Bummer.
not allow me to spend my money that way. He's gonna slap me if I try to do that.
Yeah, I will. I actually would.
Um, I, I I don't know. One ill blood could make a grand appearance again. I have done pretty well with that. Who
Yeah.
knows? I go back and forth.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
paper is a lot different. Like I said, on Dueling Book, if you actually add the second Illblood to your deck, it like messes with the algorithm. You don't see it as much.
Yeah, I know, right? It's
It's dumb.
crazy.
In person, I did draw like Illbloods frequently, but because I played the triple Wing Blast, I always had an outlet for it, like an outlet, so it didn't matter.
It sounds like you're trying to justify multiple.
Maybe I'll play two in California. Who knows? Who
Yeah, who
knows?
needs malicious? You could just wing blast a L blood
That's so
instead.
much more fun.
It's better. It's
Yeah,
so
it's
much
better.
better.
Maybe I'll just kick it up to triple Book of the Life, and then we'll be done.
um, Fossil Dyna coming down from Yomero along with the Grand Mall. Um, hmm. This Snack had to have been prepared for the Fossil Dyna, right? Oh, there's a Mirror Force. Getting rid of the
Tim
pesky
says I
gold.
didn't even open a normal summon in either game versus him. Definitely a shame. Yeah, sometimes the deck like zombies have that. You have to hit a starter that like survives, and it's hard against Blackwings because if you set Pyramid Turtle or Tomato and or they see one, they're just gonna Icarus it. They never attack it, and you really need to get that rolling. Um, it's like 50-50 versus Blackwing. If you can play the matchup well, which I feel like typically do if they don't open like crazy double whirlwind or stuff like that, I say like good zombie players can probably win like 60% of the time. But sometimes Blackwings doesn't matter how good the person's playing, they just draw those cards and like slam them and they can just beat you because the deck is hyper aggressive and it's really good.
Well, the problem for for most people that are on zombies playing Black Wings is just the amount of back row. It's really hard to play through multiple Icarus, multiple
Mhm.
oppression, solemn, bottomless, deep prison,
Yep.
mirror force. Book of
Well,
Moon.
the oppression too. It's brutal. That
Yeah.
that dude had oppression like all the time, and you can't ever establish the two monsters on board that you need for the diva play, essentially, because of the fact that the deck's always attacking, and if they're not attacking, they're blowing things up with Icarus attack. So like that's the problem with zombies versus Blackwing is the fact that you try to play around Icarus, and you can't attack anymore because of the fact that they played triple D prison a lot of the time. So ideally back in the day you could set either a tomato or a turtle and like just play that game where they sure into it and then you like grab goblin zombie and then try to do a diva play, but if they have the Icarus or the oppression, like you just lose. So it's just hard. It's really hard to play against the deck in general. It's just got a bunch of good cards.
Well, the oppression can just solo you. I mean,
Yeah, and they flip it, it
it's
sucks.
it's happened to me in tournament twice. Every time I'm on stream, I get soloed by that card. I feel like and I just it's coming, and then but the problem is like they play so many back row. If you draw a dust tornado, you have to use it at times so that you can actually play the game. Because if you playing into a bottomless can be just as devastating as
Yep. Yeah.
other trap cards. So it's like it's hard, right? It's
It's
like
definitely hard.
because you want to save the dust tornado for the oppression, but then if they don't even draw the oppression, then it's like, well, I should activate dust tornado so they didn't bottomless, or
Or hit the
it's really
Icarus in
hard.
the end phase or something. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. And I think that's where a lot of players get tripped up, and it's really easy to do that, obviously, because you can't control what your opponent has. You can't always read it either. So
What are you gonna do? That deck is really good. It's S tier deck for a reason. I think zombies are really good too, but um, you know, zombies have to
yeah,
require you to play a lot of cards to do combos and win. The deck can be extremely explosive and just win because of Bryonic, but overall, Blackwing's is still a better deck.
yeah, I would think so.
We have
Okay.
Snack with a Pot of Avarice here, which is what
Yep.
this deck does, and I think this point here. So the Hero Beat deck is great and all, but if it doesn't
It's
get that
never.
early advantage and start steamrolling, it has a tough time coming back from decks that play that long grindy game.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't have like the comeback factor outside of Miracle Fusion.
Yeah, yeah. Like zombies have a pretty. I feel like they have a pretty decent matchup against this hero deck. Like I don't have an overly difficult time depending on the build I'm playing. Sometimes I say that I'm like, oh, this deck sucks against it, but um, because zombies are one of those decks that can just play that control game, and it's really hard to get through. Dealing with the recruiters and all that. It was even better when it had ill blood in the deck because then they have to waste a piece of removal on trash, which you don't
Right.
care, right? But
Correct.
like quick draw, same thing. How do you? It's hard to outgrind this deck. So
I think with both of those decks that you mentioned, Quick Draw and Zombies, they just have way more extenders too. That's the problem.
hmm
I guess the Hero Beat deck does in the form of Hero Blast, but at the end of the day, you're just all you're doing is bringing back a 1900 beater, a vanilla.
well, yeah,
So I
the monsters
yeah
themselves suck. Right,
right.
Alias
Other
just
than
sucks.
Stratos,
Yeah, Stratos is the best card on the deck, and then you got Miracle Fusion and Gemini Spark is busted if you can get the plus like whatever 2 on it, right? When they summon into bottomless and you can chain the Spark, but Miracle and Gemini Spark are the reason why the deck's even remotely good.
yep. Speaking of which,
Here comes the Miracle Fusion, which can just
get him back in the game.
yep.
In defense, okay.
I also tend to side deck Compulse against this deck too because of the fact it's an easy one card out to absolute zero.
Yep. I think Snack is thinking along those same lines too because she flipped one earlier and it bounced to zero.
Yeah, I think Compulse is like really
It's
good right
solid.
now. Yeah, I think it's really good right now.
It's just versatile. It's always been that way. It's always been just a good like generic removal card.
I think it's better sideboard because it doesn't do anything against Blackwings. Kind of sucks against Blackwings. Unless it hits the Blizzard Synchro. Other than that, like, what are you gonna bounce back the board that they can special summon or the Sirocco? Like, it just doesn't do enough. And they're gonna whirlwind you again. Like, it's not good against that. Doesn't feel overly strong against frogs either. Like, but
No,
I guess you
no,
can bounce
it's
your
just
own stuff, but you don't really want to be doing that.
right. Well, to your point against Blackwings, you don't really want to bounce back a Blizzard Synchro either because they play 3 Blizzards, so you don't really want them to necessarily
Yeah, true.
be able to. go into a Brio again, maybe. But I mean, it depends, I guess. But
It's not terrible against a zombie deck because of the fact that you can hit Brio most of the time without Prio, and then they have to make a whole nother synchro play because the deck makes the big push and goes into Brio and tries to OTK. But if you can hit the Brio without Prio there, could
yeah,
save a lot of stuff on the board.
yep, definitely, definitely. It's just a safe pick, you know. It's just a good generic safe pick. If you've got like two
Yes,
open slots in your side deck and you're like, I don't know what to side, Compulse, you really can't go wrong. Yeah,
I
and
agree.
to Victor's point, you know, if you end up playing a value deck, it's as 10-foot has said on the channel. He's the value master. It's strongest against that deck,
I
probably,
agree.
and zombies.
It's decent against zombies. Um, you could use it against like a quick draw build if you really wanted to hit like the Drill Warrior or something like
Mm-hmm.
that. Like because they never attack. If you're main
Right.
decking D prisons, at least you can take them out and put Compulsion against that matchup. I'm not saying it's the world's greatest, but it gets you some dead cards out of the deck.
Correct. I
Not
was
very good
thinking that
against
too.
Glad. It's not very good against Glads.
No, unless you're hitting the Geyserus or something.
Yeah.
I guess I guess it could be okay if they're on Tiger. Like you could chain it to the Tiger and bounce back the Glad to the hand, but you better have an out to the follow. You know their follow up.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just better the bottomless or deeper than the Glad at that point. The deck is just you don't want to give them any second chances
No, we just don't want to see any of those decks.
against Welladad too. Yeah, I mean I would put Welladad and zombies in the same category honestly.
Yeah, it's probably better against
Uh,
Dad, to be honest. But
yeah.
Dad's a little bit more explosive.
Looks like we're kind of at a standstill here. Um,
We certainly are.
Camaro just sitting on the absolute zero. I don't. What is he trying to draw into though? I mean, a fossil dino maybe,
Possibly.
or like some way just to. I don't know. He's on Diva, so one Diva is in the graveyard, one is banished, so he has one in deck. But Gilman, he's got. Unless he's on three Gilman, then the third Diva is not that great right now.
I'd agree.
Um, Especially with only if he summons Diva, he would only have one card in hand, so he can't really do like a Brio. I guess he could Brio bounce his absolute zero back and pop the field. I don't know.
Absolute Zero is what really created this game state.
Yes, definitely. So Alias is going to start going in. That's got to be a. Oh, it's another dandy, Ryan. So we've seen both times Snack's been on stream. She has resolved two dandelions successfully.
do do do.
Let me check the bracket real quick while we're. Looks like 10FD is he is in the top four.
Oh, is he gonna
So,
finally get a win?
so he will be playing the winner of Mr. Sultai and Cold Madness.
Ooh.
And it looks like Ryanide and Pana's waiting for the winner of Ryanide and Ronnie. Ooh, Soul Release. Does that do anything at this point? Yeah, I guess it shuts off the Avarice
Yeah, that's that problem
Tempor-
with that card. Like,
temporarily.
you never know when you
So
want to play it.
there's a couple problems with it. Number one, it's a minus. It's an inherent minus. And number two, you just sometimes you just draw it at the wrong time.
Yeah. Or you don't activate it soon enough, or you activate it too late.
Right.
So we are moving along here. I like both of these duelists. They're both friendly. So
Yes.
hard to say who we're cheering for here. I'm probably rooting for Snack. Snack doesn't play in a lot of these, but Yamiro is really cool too, and he's free 99. He's
He's
a
the
free
official
99.
sponsor.
Yeah, that's right.
Book of
Book of
Moon.
Moon. Interesting.
Oh, activating heavy. Oh boy, it's
So I'm guessing this is we're trying to make a push here, right?
got to be. If you're heavy in your own cards, she's
Yeah.
got 6 card. Oh, the tech.
Oh, love a smashing ground. But that was like all tokens. That's fake advantage.
Cyber Caius.
Caius, maybe, but that ain't not gonna win the game. We know what the face down is. Okay.
It still puts her in a decent spot.
Two Miracle Fusions gone.
2 divas are gone. One left in the deck. Both Gilman are gone, unless he plays 3. If he plays 3, then he can make a Catastor and then go into Chimera Tech. But that's unlikely. And she's got 2 back row. I don't think that it lands. There's no heavy storm now. Rhoda. Rota. DD Word Lady.
Ooh,
Okay. Nice tech.
I don't know if that's sided in or what, but
I know that he likes to side that card. I remember in Gladiator Beast, he sides it.
I I
So
played
it could be
zombies
a
with three
side.
of them yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was fun.
That was quite a sight. Ooh, bottomless. Is that just gonna be the? Oh, another
Oh,
miracle.
the last one.
He had it. Big shock.
Yeah, that card's really good.
I wonder if he's on return or not. That could be something too. Obviously, I mean that would be game changing at this point.
So is this Diva Hero beat? Is that what that's called?
Yep.
Is that what that is? Is that
Yep.
the definition of that deck now?
I would call it that. Yeah.
Interesting.
Flip Ryko.
Ryko would be nice here. Just deal with that really quick.
Flip Ryko. Summon Rescue Cat.
Oh,
Is that yeah? It's a possibility. So long as she doesn't mill it with Ryko. If it is Ryko.
hmm.
Oh. Oh. So she just does nothing. Hmm.
It's just really hard to deal with. Oh,
MST. Okay.
I'm surprised Yomiro used that there because you just attacked successfully, right?
Yeah. I guess he just wanted to ensure that the alias lands.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Right. It is a Ryko. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
Monk's
So
gone.
just a 1900 alias to deal with here.
Gores.
Yeah, that would be a real card here. Yomiro has to, yeah, not attack. That was smart. Good heads up play. Good heads up play.
Everybody on Crow's Nest can play. That's the thing.
Oh yeah.
Another Ryko. What a surprise.
Are we gonna mill the cat here?
Nope.
Milled an
Third
Airbellum.
Ryko.
Still two Airbellum in the deck unless one's in hand. So cat might be dead, may not be.
We don't know yet.
Oh,
Oh,
this is bad news. How many Hero
more
Blasts
back
are
row.
live here?
2.
Oh,
Well, I think the deck only plays 2
two. So there's
usually,
at least
but
one more left.
right. Dust Tornado? Nothing. Okay. More back row. This is the definition of hero beat. Oh, there's the dust. Okay. She flips it now. Compulse. That was a good hit. Oh, Call the Haunted? Did she set the Call the Haunted?
Possibly. Possibly.
That's why I like that card, Zombies.
Call?
You can set. You can no. Well, Dust Tornado.
Oh yeah, you can set the return play. That's the
You can
best.
you can set return or call. Yeah. Oh, there's the cat. I summon the cat. Who's that German kid that used to play Rescue Cat?
No
Remember
idea.
they used to be memes about him online. Can't
Oh
remember
my
what.
god, summon attack. So that means it's Air Bellum in hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Hero Blast.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, okay. So does your Miro actually have a live monster? I don't think there's any monsters left in that deck.
Ocean.
Is there an ocean left? Possibly. Some play one.
Yep.
So I'm guessing Air
Run
Bellum
out of
now?
cards.
They're both running out of cards here. Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Is
No
that gonna be it?
bottomless.
Book of Moon. Okay.
So good position right now for Snack. They have to draw something here, obviously.
Oh,
Oh,
that might just be it. Joy Boy says iconic board snack. It's definitely one for the ages. I say that. I don't think I've ever seen that.
interesting. Do do do.
So the set monsters Caius. Um, all three Miracle Fusions are gone. Oh, what a surprise! Another back row
Oh boy.
game.
One time. Got a +5 here. 4. Any no
Pot of
torrential,
Avarice
no
will do that.
yeah, no torrential, no mirror force, so pretty much free to summon here. Yep, it's oh, we got the mill on here too.
Yep.
Ooh, we got 34 peeps watching.
So D
Okay,
Prison does not. I. Yep. Looks like she is
I think she
not
wins
along D
here.
Prison. Yep. Oh,
Gemini throw.
Gemini Spark. That's gonna be
All
it.
right, so Snack moves on. So semifinals, right?
Semifinals.
All right, I think I'm rooting for Snack. She's been putting a lot of work in this past week to get this Edison World League up and running. It'd be nice to see a W.
That would be nice. So
Who do you got?
we've got we got 10 foot waiting in top four. So we've got Ronnie D versus Pana, and
We
then we've
haven't seen
got
them on stream.
Soul Tie and Cold Madness as well.
Let's watch some people we haven't watched. What's Pana's name on Dueling Book? Is it Pana?
It's Pana 2525.
Okay. Yeah, so we have not caught. Oh, we got a zombie master here.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
This looks like they just started.
Nice. When I see
Is he
zombies, I get excited.
is he gonna go for? Does he have game? Does he have Book of Life? Book of Life would. He's
That's
doing
game
extra
without Book of
vacuum.
Life.
Oh yeah, it is. He's at 58. It is true. Oh my god.
But 6 cards, you got to be brave.
He said, "Yeah, I was doing the same thing. I was doing math for 8,000." That'll be it. Zombies doing zombie things. Game one. So we are going to game two. Zombies up a game. Very cool.
Okay.
I'm late to the stream, but hi everyone. Hey, Andrew.
A lot of new peeps here too, which I kind of figured. Actually, there's a goat tournament going on in Philly right now. I probably would have some more people playing in the tournament because there's
Oh,
been an influx of goat players joining the server. So
gotcha. Is it what are those called? GPS Go
Grand
Grand Prix or
Prix,
whatever? Yeah,
yeah,
GGP. My bad, not
yeah.
GPS.
You use the GPS to find it in Philly, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But yes, that's what it was, as far as I know. Do do do. So we're just
Uh,
waiting here.
where was the last one at? They had it in Connecticut, right? Or there was probably another one before that, but I remember seeing the IRL one that was streamed in Connecticut, the GOAT format.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know
remember we
there
were
was a.
watching it?
Oh yeah. That's right. I do remember that now.
I can't remember if there's one before that, or I mean after that.
They're getting a little bit more popular, but they're not nearly as big as like I don't know how many players were there. Maybe like 40, I want to say, 40s, 50s.
Okay. So Pana, I watched one of his games earlier. He's playing the plant deck,
Oh,
the Twilight Rose plant. Yep,
I
the Keegan deck.
actually destroyed this deck like 5 times in a row with the double ill blood. 2-0 every time. I
It's a
don't
cool.
think it's cool, but I don't think it's very good.
No, I don't think it's tier zero.
No, I don't think
I
so.
think I think Mark of the Rose is a crazy card though. It's like
It's
it's
insane.
brain control.
This
Yeah, it's
deck
an
can be
insane card.
extremely explosive, but it seems like it has to do a whole lot of work to be able to do like OTK lines where it's like Mark, DDR into Titanial. It just seems like it's doing a whole lot when you can just play zombies and do that much more efficiently.
Yeah, I think it's a cool deck though. I like the deck. Um, it's interactive.
Definitely. Well, I like that there's something different to play. Like I don't think the deck is
Correct.
bad by any stretch of imagination. I just don't think um I think it's a little hyped right now, but like, it could definitely top a RBET or Deck Devastators, no doubt.
Right. Um, okay. We got everybody reporting, so we're good.
Haven't had to fix any of that. Nice.
Nope. MST in the end phase. I smell a Caius or
Like high
Plague
spell
or something.
keys.
Kias, my bad. So is this Ronnie guy? Did he come over from Goat? Oh,
Uh
Nobleman.
I don't know. No, I don't know the player.
Okay.
Don't know that
Okay.
player.
Nobleman hitting a Sangan. That's not bad. That's really good actually. But this power tool staying on the field, it's just going to generate pluses. Is it is it once per turn? Yeah, once per turn. That's a cool card. Titanium coming down.
Yeah, you
Big
don't
Bertha.
see that much. Titano is like the reason why this deck's really good, obviously, right? Reason why the
Yep.
deck can even do anything. This card's so good. I don't know how many it plays though. It might play more than one. I don't know.
I mean, I think it's better for other reasons too. It gets to play Dark Armed because of the Twilight Rose, um,
Oh, that's true. Didn't think of that.
which is different than the typical Quick Draw plant deck, obviously. Okay, so running into the Goblin. I don't think the zombie player minds that most likely. So two darks in the grave.
Nobleman, huh? Side deck. Interesting.
Yep,
Probably just said that while I was out of space.
you were, and I did. Victor, they are madmen playing too. Yes. Um, sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
The Titanial.
Oh, I'm slow.
So this card here I actually saw is pretty cool. Like I was reading it.
Yeah.
It's only good
So,
because it's a +1 here on the power tool. Like it doesn't cost you anything to search it. Because if they like, you know, destroy your monster, it's a -1. So,
right.
um, but it definitely hurts against zombies. Someone did that to me, and I was like, oh, that's
Yeah,
real.
it's like a Retiari. Just setting a monster. Is it a pyramid tortoise? It's a spirit reaper. Oh yeah. Well, Mark of the Rose will take care of that immediately.
Yep. And that's that. It's like you didn't even see it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That power pickaxe.
Hmm.
Think.
Excuse me.
Think emoji.
Think emoji.
That is correct. Let me check the server real quick, make sure we've got everything's good. Yep, everything's good.
We are good to go, is what you're saying?
Yep. Yep. No, I'm just checking to make sure that there's no questions lingering in the Discord. And everybody's good. So
Dude.
we've got Snack and 10-foot waiting here. So once again, Snack is playing the winner of this match, and then 10-foot is playing the winner of Sultai and Colemanus, who we saw earlier on the stream. Fortunately, we didn't get a chance to see Sultai yet, but
We'll
maybe we will if he wins.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. This tournament's moving along. Well,
Yeah,
people
not too
got it
bad.
down. Yeah, they got it.
Mizuki being set. Is there a Gores? Nothing.
Yeah, this power pickaxe is just feasting right now.
Yeah, it's a kind of a crazy card, actually.
Yeah, it's insane right now. Maybe this card makes this deck S tier.
No, I don't think so. I
It's a
think it's
pretty good
good,
side
but
deck card.
yeah, I think it's good, but I don't think it takes it to the next level necessarily. A pyramid tortoise. Okay. He gets
And
another one.
another pyramid turtle. So it looks like playing recruiter zombies. Um, just still plucking them away.
Yeah, his return is going to be pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That is if he draws it.
And it sticks.
Right.
Oh,
Hmm. I mean, he's got 6 cards in hand. Does he have like dead mind control with no tuners? Like, I guess he couldn't have even used mind control to begin with.
no, Titano can just negate. Yeah, there's a
That,
burial.
okay.
Not so playing burial. I go back and forth on the burial card. Maybe they sideboarded in. I don't know.
Looks pretty good there.
Yeah, it's always great mid game, mid late
Right.
game. It's never good, but you always see the damn thing opening hand. That's the
Well,
problem.
it's I think it's a lot better when your opponent is basically setting it up for you with cards like Crow and
Oh yeah,
Full Release and like this Power Pickaxe, obviously.
I'd agree.
Um, so Book of the Life and contributing for Kias. And okay, so that's obviously going to get negated. Oh, maybe he has a Dark Armed. That's got to be what it is.
Possibly. So yeah, burial is pretty good for setting up dad, obviously.
Well, yeah. Hmm. Plague. Okay. Heavy. If he, oh, okay. I was gonna say if he uses Mizuki, then that would give us a better idea. But maybe he's just setting up for a big push, which makes it. Oh, that might just do it. Yep, that'll do
Yeah,
it.
it was it that did a lot of
Brain control.
damage.
Yeah, the power pickaxe. He was pickaxing away at that graveyard, if you know what I'm saying. And beast mode is zoning out again.
I am back. I'm
Oh, he's
sorry.
back.
I'm reading a text message
Oh, okay.
from the boss, as you know.
The boss.
My boss,
Oh, okay.
who's out and about. That's why I had to deal with my had to put my son down tonight for bed.
Gotcha. All good. All good.
Let's see here. Zombies going first is pretty strong.
Yeah, that always helps. Um, just being able to establish the field presence with the recruiter before your opponent can do anything is pretty big. Sangan. Oh,
Oh, so Nobleman is now moving into the sideboards, it seems like, at an alarming rate. So good to know. We just do not set these cards game twos and threes. So that's the problem. When you play against somebody that just sees it coming, then you just summon everything. And it's done.
yeah, I think it's substantially worse against the recruiter decks like Fairy and Zombie because of that reason.
Yeah.
It's obviously a lot better against like the Christius Warren and just the Raikou and Hamster decks in general, just because they have to set those cards.
Yeah. Well, you don't. Yeah, they have to set those, but like I said, we absolutely do not have to set anything. So it's
No,
like playing Lice One. You never game two. You realize you just don't set anything because you don't want to get the Aaron.
right. Uh, but this still poses a problem here. This card.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Uh,
Yeah, zombies are in a situation here. People side decking DD warrior ladies and noblemen. That's for sure. I don't. They side so much hate for the deck, but the deck still manages to win tournaments. But a lot of that has to do with some luck in the bracket and um,
the
dodging some
people
of the
that are
stuff.
playing.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
people playing the deck, obviously. Let's see here.
So Sangan is just annoying, right? Because you hate to you can't just leave it there, but you also hate to destroy it.
Yeah, I
So
feel
annoying.
like he's. It's. I feel like it's okay in Edison. Like I and Goat, it seems so much stronger because you can search some Magician of Faith. But
Oh
like
yeah.
in Edison, it's like, oh, go get a diva. Like, okay, I don't
Right.
know. I don't like it
It's
off
still annoying.
the reason why it's more annoying to me is because of the Caius play.
Yep.
That's the biggest
Exactly.
issue because then they're searching something for it too. But like summoning something and running over a Sangan is like, eh. Sometimes at the event, I was actually searching Card Trooper a lot. I made that Card Trooper in that zombie build with the double ill blood, and I would like search Card Trooper and just stop milling the ill blood to the graveyard so I could book a life hit.
Beautiful synergy.
Yeah, it worked out so good. I
Did
do
you
like
work?
Card Trooper right now.
Did you did you play Diva too?
Yeah, double diva.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can't remember.
Yeah, I only milled heavy once in the finals, and then he just set his 4 Icarus attacks, and
And then you lost.
then I lost. So yeah, that did happen. Hey, you flipped Royal Oppression. I couldn't play.
A card trooper's a crazy card, but
Well, I was looking for more answers to the first turn Ryko play and the Alias play because, but the problem is with Card Trooper, there's just too many Deep Prison running around, so you never really get the value you want from it anyway.
right.
So I think it's more of like, oh, this card's really good in theory and works sometimes, but most of the time you just run to a Deep Prison because people do anything they can in their power to never let you draw.
Correct. Oh boy. Mark of the Rose. Okay.
Can he tribute here?
Yeah, you can. That was a good play. Heads up.
That's what I'd be doing here if he can. I don't know. I didn't see if he did anything prior to this, but yeah. Okay,
Yep.
good. Nice.
Good play by Pana.
I agree. This doesn't hit a bottomless. This is bad news. This zombie player is kind of in trouble right now.
Yeah.
Every turn, set one, set one, set one. Slam
He
Nobleman.
can't gain any advantage.
No. Ooh, that's a big lion.
It's a botanical line if I've ever seen one.
That thing's what, like
19
20?
plus 6, 25.
Whew. Does this deck play Dandelion? I think it does.
Yeah, it does. It most certainly does.
See, the zombie player would be in a better position if he had double ill blood in his deck.
Oh yeah.
100%.
That's the biggest mistake that he made tonight was not playing that.
Yep. Double ill blood is what's needed. Triple wing blast, oh wind blast, and done. Boom. So it did have the mirror
Mirror
force
Force.
though.
That's not bad.
No.
That's really good.
He slow rolled it too. I like that. That was a good heads up play. Let that one marinate for a bit.
Yeah, I think that he came from goat, so it makes sense. Another botanical lion. So
Oh, this deck plays two of those bad boys, huh?
yeah,
Um,
it's a decent card.
it's decent.
2200.
It gets over a lot of the black wings too. Just
Yep.
basically by itself. 19, boom. And you can just set them first turn and they can't get over it at all. I guess this
Oh
deck is
wait.
winning me over a little bit as we watch it play.
Oh wait a minute. This guy's playing Treeborn Frog and Zombies. What?
He just said GG and that was it. Yeah.
Oh okay. That's
Interesting.
gonna do it.
Unfortunately, zombies will not be victorious this week. They weren't. Were they? They won last week or
They
last two
won
weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Yep.
Last tournament.
Minato, Minato boy.
Let's check our bracket here. If I can find it.
So it looks like Sultai lost to Cold Madness, so it's going to be Cold Madness on Quick Draw versus 10 foot in top four, and then we've got Snack versus Pana.
Oh, is Colemanus already playing?
They just looks like they just finished because the match was just reported.
So Colemanus already played 10 foot?
No, they're about to play.
Oh, okay, so let's watch. I guess we can watch that. We haven't seen 10 foot
Yep.
on stream yet.
No.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. If
Okay, go
actually,
ahead.
hold on. Let me hold this up. Let me get into the game so people got something to watch before I run.
All right.
We got to give the fans what they need.
Yep. I don't know if they're.
Well, we'll watch whatever one starts up first. Let's just do that. If Snack's game
Okay.
shows starts up, I'm rooting for Snack this week. I don't know Pana that well. Madness is cool. 10 foot's obviously cool. He's pretty much on our server, so our team server.
Yep. He's a teammate.
Yeah.
He's definitely. Oh, Cold Madness is hosting for DD Lube.
Alrighty. Do do do.
Come on, DD Lube. Let me mess. I'm gonna message him. Mr. Foot, you are being summoned.
Where is Mr. Foot? Let's see if people got a pull for the X2 Crow final. Yes, that is not happening though. I don't think that can happen now.
Well, 10 foot's X2. Wait, can it happen? Yeah, if 10 foot
Oh yeah,
makes it
yeah,
and
yeah.
Snack.
I guess that's
Oh,
true.
10 foot said Roger.
Roger.
All
Okay,
right.
he's coming.
Yep. Here he is. Okay, they're in.
All right. I'll be right back.
All right. Mr. Jerry Beansman himself. He's back in action. Are we gonna get a hola good luck? Yeah, we are. he's on he's on the new flavor of greeting this week or this month. I don't know how long it lasts. Ryan, what's up, man? 10 foot definitely has the least base deck remaining, though. I mean, yeah, but he's the most base player, right? I'm biased. I'm biased. Hey, Mayberry, how you doing, man? Okay. 10 foot with a set two and a set monster. Telegraphing a potential dust shoot, but looks like it is not there. Hmm. So Ryan Knight, he is on the value deck then. We were just assuming earlier because that's what he always plays, but I have no idea. Just also assuming. Okay, fair enough. Well, we're about to find out. Maybe flip Spirit Reaper. So we've got in the top four. In case you're just tuning in here, we've got 10 foot on value, assuming. Um, yep, Dark Refer. So 10 foot on value. Cold Madness on Hero Quick Draw. Pana is on Twilight Rose Plants, and then Snack is on Cat Plant. So quite a variety of top four. Not unsummon. Yeah, Herald the Summon from hand. 10 foot summoning Greffer there, pitching the Sirocco, which is always pretty clutch. Looks like he's thinking about between a Vayu and a Plague, I would imagine. Okay, he sends a Vayu. And it looks like he's going to go aggro here. All right. Oh, that is a Spirit Reaper. Ah, so clutch. So cool that he plays that card. So cool, man. And he hit. Oh, that's big. That's really big. Maybe not. It could be a brick right now. Looks like he's going to go in with the 23. Cores doesn't matter. And end turn. So 10 foot in a commanding spot right now.
I'm
Is there another
back.
person? Is there another person in commentary? Yeah, the same one that's always here. Silly. It's JG Wentworth.
I am back,
Oh,
y'all.
he's back. The Edison Club. What's up, man?
Thanks. Thanks for my ice
Oh,
cream. My wife hooked me up with an ice cream when she got home. I.
oh, that's so nice.
It's great.
That's so nice of her.
She got me a buzzer. Yeah, thanks.
I can
Uh,
hear her talking in the background. She seems excited about it
she is
too.
excited. He would run three
is it
Spirit Reapers if I could. Yes, I would run
is it
four. What's
is it
up?
soft serve?
It's like Dairy Queen, yeah. It's a
Oh, that's the
Blizzard.
best. Nice. Not the Blackwing Blizzard, right?
Not as good as that card, no.
That's not as good. Okay.
Not as good.
I know. Cheesy, right? Cheesy.
So what
I
do we
know.
got here? I'm like missing cards. I don't know.
Brain control on a armed wing. 10 foot set. He went first, set Spirit Reaper, and then on the following turn,
Ripped.
Colemanus did. He didn't do anything. He just passed, and then yeah, he flipped Spirit Reaper, summoned Greffer, and then
Oh,
attack with all.
I see. The
And then
Edison Club. Sorry.
he ripped a Miracle Fusion. Go ahead.
The Edison Club? Oh, I do know that channel. What's up? Beast Mode, let's go. Yeah,
Yep.
you should all subscribe to the Edison Club. Definitely, 100%. They had a big tournament recently that was on stream. I think they throw a lot of Edison tournaments, so check out the channel. If you like what you see, subscribe, of course.
Oh, Dust Tornado.
Oh, so it looks like he's back on some number of Dust Tornado. He was on 3 Prison, 3 Dust, and refused
I
to
think he's on.
change.
I think he's on two.
Two could be the right number. One I feel like might be where it's at.
Yep. He really likes to play this deck control. That's never going to change from him.
The Spirit Reaper in the deck is really good for that reason, like what he just did. Pisses people off.
It's insane. Yeah, just it throws people off. They don't want to attack into a set monster because you're always early on in the game. You never want to attack into a Raikou. So it's not Raikou, then you just flip it and attack.
Well, Spirit Reaper, discard a card, and you're like, oh boy.
Plus, Mayberry. No, there are. It's just us two, per usual.
Sometimes Beast Beats hops on, or I think we've had Hydropump hop on,
We
just
had
to break up.
Hydropump. We've had
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
We
we
had
had 10 foot.
GYBU.
Yep.
We had 10 foot. We had our teammate Tony Pasquarello.
Yeah, we try to break up the monotony of hearing me talk, especially if I'm distracted like I have been tonight.
GYBU. I've been on theirs before too. Yep,
Yes.
you have. You were driving to South Carolina. Okay. Dark Grapher pitching Armageddonite for, I'm assuming, a value, and he's just sending it right to the banish zone. Okay, never mind. 10 foot's too polite for that. He would never do such a thing. Activating the effect.
Mm-hmm. So,
Summoning the fake armor master.
so see, this is one of the things I was talking to JG about. We just summoned a armor master here and had total disregard for this back row. And you cannot actually make a calculated read on this back row here. Luckily, it
Oh
worked out
wow.
for him, but it could have been Mirror Force. It could have been Torrential. I don't play that way. That's just me. I don't take those big risks. I like to just sit there and play safe and maybe take me a couple more turns to win the game. But 10 foot has it down to a science. It was
Well,
a
in
win
his
right there.
defense, well, that's true. But in his defense, Phil topped the event, so he may already be familiar with the deck, and he might have been already scouting. Because he was already in the top four while Cold Madness was still playing. So
True.
he could have an idea that there's no Mirror Force because there's only the
True.
Treacherous. So
True.
that could be something. Otherwise, he is good at making reads, though. That's definitely true.
It's like a poker player.
He is. It's that poker background.
All
So we
right.
are going to a game two.
36 viewers. Thank you all for coming out, hanging out. If you guys want to play in these tournaments, join the Beast Mode Discord server, which I have not posted in this chat tonight, but I'm sure you can find it in any video. Um, if you guys want to do the Edison War League starting May 1st, first week will be May 20th. You also should be joining the Beast Mode Discord server. I will find this link for you right now.
I would share it, but unfortunately, I'm not a admin or whatever on YouTube, so I can't share it. Moderator,
You're
whatever they
not a
call it.
moderator on here?
No, not on your channel.
How did I? What?
I don't know how to. I don't even know how to do that.
Uh,
I'm not
I
good
think
with YouTube.
Snack is, but that's the only one. Can
Yep.
you type in the chat for me and I'll make you one?
Okay.
Cole Madness. It's 3:45 a.m. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
Hats off to
He's a
maybe
trooper.
add as moderator. Managing moderator. Yeah, I want you to be able to do it all. There you go.
Thank you. You are now a managing moderator for this channel. This
There you go.
creator trusts you to help them build a positive, safe community. Now you can hide or put users in timeout. Love it. Remove and review chat messages. Change chat modes in live. Manage blocked words. Okay.
There we go.
Hey, I got the little wrench.
You got a
I
wrench
think, I
now.
think that's official. Yeah, we're official.
It's almost midday on Sunday here. Whoa, what time
That's
zone is
crazy.
that? Yeah, that's like at
That's
least
first.
12 hours, maybe? It's probably 12
Yeah,
hours.
that's first of all, these guys have got some dedication to the channel and our
Definitely.
tournament and the game, so much appreciated. But yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, I think JG and I have to figure out a Saturday that we can
Australia.
do one of these earlier in the day, so we can really cater to some of the
The
EU.
Europeans.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we got to really try to figure that out. Obviously, these next couple of weeks are gonna be tough. There's an RBET coming up in May. I have family birthday in May. I have Philadelphia in May. So I have to try to
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out as long as we don't have individuals in the Discord whining and crying about it. We will figure it out.
Ryan I says we have Snack took game one. Good.
Okay.
Good news, Snack up game one, 1-0. Bad news, Snack uses alt art Black Rose. I kind of like that Black Rose every now and then. Kind of
I hate
like,
it.
yeah, it kind of
I
comes out of
agree.
nowhere. You're like, oh, all right, that's not terrible. But
It's gross.
all right, it's gross.
It looks, the real Black Rose looks like a Big Mac that you see on a commercial, and then when the fake one looks like an actual Big Mac you get in person. It's like it's just like
It's just
thrown together
gross.
and sloppy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
gross.
disgusting. Hey, Eric, our boy, Mr. Saltai,
Oh,
BCS anti-EU agenda. Absolutely not.
it's just it's me and JG, and we both live in Eastern time zone. And as you saw, I had to come to this stream 45 minutes late just because of family duties. Like, if I could throw a tournament at 9 in the morning on a Saturday, 10 in the morning, I would do that. And we did that. We had the biggest one. Yeah, there was a 50 players there right after the RBET had gotten canceled. We were able to do that because I had the day planned to play in that tournament. It didn't happen because of the whole challenge site. So I was able to we were able to throw that together. But um, we just got to plan it ahead. And May is a really busy month.
Yeah. Plus, we're getting ready for California in a month. It's hard to believe, but it's essentially 5 weeks away
Yeah, we already
now.
got everything booked. Flights are booked, hotels are booked. So if you guys are all in the California area or going to the in-person RBET, JG and I, and also our buddy D2, which you've probably seen on stream, we'll be flying out together, and we'll be there for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Friday, we got to figure out what we want to do: hang out and maybe meet some people.
Yeah, the only requirement to hang out with us is you bring me a gift. So I need something. I need some sort of souvenir. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't just take my time up for free. You kidding me? I'm totally kidding. Totally kidding. Be great to see any of you guys.
So
Bluff Knock. It is June 9th. I think the signups are done though. I don't think there's any more slots left. I think there was a 60 player limit,
60s,
and
yeah.
I think they well met that pretty quick.
Yep. So we've already are fully booked. We've been booked for a bit, ready to go.
Yep. As far as this game though, absolute zero is big.
Yeah. So it's hard for for the Bayou deck to kind of deal with it, right? Now, obviously, in terms of strength alone, it's pretty hard, but they have enough traps that they can probably deep prison or something.
Um, Plague into Stardust into Burial. Make a I don't know. Yeah, like make another Armor Master Suicide and then use Stardust to negate.
Yeah, it's hard.
I, yeah, it's hard. Caius, it still kind of sucks. Okay, all right. He attacks the frog. Makes sense. Main phase two. That's a Raikou, maybe.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Feature fusion on one.
Yeah, so Colemanus is pretty in a comfortable position right now.
Comfortable is a good word.
Yeah, comfortable, comfortable. Got a frog in the graveyard ready to circulate when this future fusion leaves. Four
Ready to
cards.
circulate.
Ready to circulate back into the field. Do the circulation, up and down and out of the graveyard.
Oh yeah, it's generated plus every turn. No work needed. Just does it all for you. Don't got to think about anything. I'm assuming that's a Raikou. Yep.
Hardest part is remembering to get it, bring it back in a standby phase.
That is the hardest part.
Trust me, I forget it. Uh,
I know. Well, you're just not used to playing it, you know. So he hits the zero instead of the Future Fusion, mills the Sirocco.
yeah, probably thinking that I have another turn to deal with this Future Fusion,
Right.
so probably is why. Um, Andrew
Maybe he
says
flips a heavy storm.
I went to
Go ahead.
undefeated at my locals today, considering I returned to the game only a few months ago. Feels good, man. Edison over modern day 100%. Nice. Congrats. What deck did
Good
you
for
play?
you, man. Yeah, what deck did you play? Don't tell me Gladiator Beast either, because then I will take back my congratulations. All right. 10 foot back to his thinking phase. You know, it's usually like standby. It's draw phase and then TP, then SP, and then M1 for DD, because there's always a thinking phase.
Love the thinking phase.
Oh, he summons Dinah. He loves that card too.
Putting it work right now.
Yeah, it's gonna stop the zero from coming out.
I'm trying to eat my ice cream before it completely melts. I'm sorry, y'all.
But it is like cookie dough or what?
It's cookie dough. That's my favorite. Gotta have me some
Oh
cookie
yeah.
dough.
Oh,
Hoping to
you
find
have
some
to.
good ice cream out there, some good food when I'm out in Cali.
Oh, they've got everything out there. They're spoiled. They've got everything.
That's what I like to hear.
Ryan, I 40 battle faders, JG's favorite deck. I mean, that's gonna give me nightmares tonight. That's probably my one of my least favorite cards. It's slowly making its way to be my least favorite card of all time. After playing this format for, for the last 7 months, 8 months. No, it's been a year. Never mind.
It's
Take
been a
that back.
year. I played it for a
Yeah,
year,
it's
and
been.
you were playing before I did. It's over for you.
Yep. Adam J, I should have joined. You should have, man. Why didn't you? We didn't even cap the players this week. We were letting them go because of all the new people from War League.
We got 33 this week. I don't know how many we had last time, but
32. We need a Beast Mode video with Beast Mode and JG's top hated Edison cards.
I can make that
Well,
happen.
well, thank you. I appreciate you guys wanting my opinion.
Yeah, I gotta get JG featured on the channel more. But I just like record when I have a chance to, and he's working and everything too. But yeah, definitely can make that happen.
Oh, Debris Dragon. Targeting Trebe? So DD is reading a set Oh! Reading the set
Love it.
Dandelion. I will say this about 10 foot: the chat is always entertaining. You can't knock the guy. There's always some entertaining stuff that you can see in his games in the chat, more so than most people.
Oh yeah, he does like to have a good time.
Yeah,
Now
he
now
does.
he's doing Ola. Ola. Usually it's
Yeah,
ahoy matey and all
yeah.
that. Now he's on Ola.
That's the thing I respect about him the most, though, is that like obviously he's serious, but when he loses, he doesn't act like an idiot ever. He's just really at the end of the day wants to have fun, and that's what I like to. Those are the type of people that I like to be around, especially when it comes to card games. Obviously, you know sometimes you lose and
Hmm.
you don't deserve to lose, or there's bad beats and stuff like that. That's always going to happen, but like he is just he understands that, and he just likes to have fun. So
He can be
that's why.
a little over the top sometimes, which I think he gets like a
Yeah,
bad rep
right.
sometimes, or but for the most part, he really just plays this game to have fun, and he happens to be pretty good at it, so that helps.
Well, the thing is, most people only know of him through the chat and like Discord. They don't really actually get to hear his voice and talk to him. So we obviously know him on a different level, but definitely a really good dude and
Hmm.
good player.
Hmm.
We say
Hmm.
that every time we have these tournaments. So, um, speaking of which, Dinah is putting in work for Mr. Foot here, just sticking on the board like a fly on poop.
You'll never know me. I miss the howdy and bonjour. Yeah, he used to
Yeah,
be
I know, right?
bonjour.
Bonjour is the best.
Oh, man.
Fun fact: there's a bonjour emoji in the 10-foot server, and it's him. It's a picture of him. In case you guys didn't know. So 22 to the chin, and 10-foot is in a really good spot here. The Dyna is just soloing right now, which cards that it's basically a floodgate, right? So it has the potential to do that. You don't see it too often these days because the deck that it's really good against is frogs, and the frog deck is always on junk, and junk seems to run it over, or they have Book of Moon or Soul Exchange or something. But
I do like Dana, but yeah, like you
yeah,
said, it's easy enough to out with some monsters here, but it's pretty good in value because of so many traps the deck plays. But I guess at this point, most decks are just playing a load of traps, right?
yeah, it's easy to protect for sure. The same thing with Hero Beat. We saw that earlier with Yomiro playing the Dyna. Oh, there he is.
Kias.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
and
got the
only
rug
right.
again.
Oh, don't leave home without him. This is not looking good now for Colemanus all of a sudden.
No. Um, he needs a way to get that value in the graveyard. He's viewing grave. Is Cold Wave going to make your list for hated cards? So Cold Wave is weird because it is like in the decks that get to use it, it is really annoying. It doesn't really see that much play for some reason. I feel like in Glads, it's probably the most Glads and like pure Light Sworn. I don't even really think the Christie's Sworn deck plays it that much, which is interesting. But I would say it's definitely a really toxic card. Yeah, I would say that. More so than like Heavy Storm, obviously. It's just harder to play around.
We can't play around at all
No,
unless you have Solemn.
you unless you have Solemn. No,
That was good. That hit the spot.
there you go. As our teammate Jarkana would say, Weenie beats Raiko and Vayu. The Weenie beats action.
Switch your Dyna to defense and Junk Synchron can't beat over it. That is the tip of the day. Right there.
Well, wow, I'd never thought of that.
Except it just never gets to that next turn. They out it immediately.
That's the problem.
Yep. Right, we're going into Armory Arm here.
Yeah,
He's trying to
going
go for
for.
game.
He must have a Solemn set, maybe,
Possibly.
or he's just going YOLO.
Uh,
Is that going to do it?
it
Oh,
does
there's a book.
not do it.
Okay.
Did not do it. Oh.
Well, he knew what he's drawing, so hopefully it's something good.
Does
Are we going to see a compulse?
I don't think there's anything to think about. If you have it, you just win, right?
Yep.
We got 41 viewers. Whoa.
Yeah, but you know him. He likes to think about everything. Very calculated player.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Here he goes. Hi, honey.
Oh boy.
Your ice cream delivery lady is in the chat.
Yeah, she found me. Always does.
If he has compulse, do you do the battle trick to dodge Fader here? Does the deck play Fader? I don't know.
I have no idea if the deck plays Vader, but
I don't
it
remember.
is a cool trick that Ryan Knight actually I think told us in our team chat. I didn't know about it,
Yeah, you can't Fader on the redeclare if there's a monster on the field.
which is interesting.
Okay, it's a Raikou.
This deck's pretty impressive with no traps, being able to go as far as it did in that tournament, I tell you. And here.
Well, Brightco and Hamster are basically, defense in themselves and
And the
trap cards in
zero, I
themselves.
guess, too, right?
Yeah, yeah, and zero, right?
Suppose that's all adequate and accurate.
What's the
What's
compulse play? It's you attack the set monster, and then on the declaration you compulse, and then you redeclare with the same monster. They cannot fade her. It's the same with Phoenix Wing.
what do you mean, Phoenix Win? If you declare the attack and then chain Wing
Correct.
Blast to the attack?
If you attack a set monster and then you chain Wing Blast to bounce a set monster on the declaration, and then you redeclare for direct damage, they cannot fade her.
Huh.
It's the same. It's the same thing.
I should have known that little trick when I was playing three of them. Should have known
Well,
that.
you still have a chance to do it in California.
I do.
Remember?
California knows how to party.
Actually, that's pretty good for Cold Madness, Rhoda. But he's going to torrential. That might do it. Good game. Yep. That'll put the value in the grave.
And that's that.
10-foot going to the final, so
Finally.
he will be getting an invite. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah, 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 that's right, because there's enough people here, so he's going to be in
Yep.
the tournament at the end.
And I had to proc him to play tonight. I will say that. So you know what? I'm giving myself the invite.
You're giving
I'm
yourself the
doing it.
invite. All right.
I'm putting myself in the Hall of Fame after tonight too.
You can.
I'm the BCS Hall of Fame winner.
We haven't put anybody in the BCS Hall of Fame yet.
It's going to be me because I ran the tournament and I'm giving myself the top and the invite on top of it. So I
This,
can do it all too, man. You think you do it all? I do it
you do it all. You got it. You got this.
all.
Snack, is that game over?
Let's
I
check real
think it
quick.
might be because I don't see anyone playing unless my dueling book is trashed right now. It looks like it could be.
Let me check the bracket.
It's not updated, so
Okay. I don't see her playing, but let's check this Discord here. Match report. Let's see. So Cold Madness. Uh,
might have to refresh here.
nope. It looks like there's still. Okay. Let me message her.
Maybe I just had to come out. Are they not playing? Did they were playing? I think someone said she was up a game.
Yeah. Let me message him real quick. Are you guys still playing?
Andrew says, "What's the reasoning for that? The ruler fading, the fader ruling. I think it's because you've already declared the attack.
Correct.
Snack one too.
Um,
So X2 versus Crows.
yep. Snack one. It looks like he didn't report, so I'm going to ask him to please report. He
Yeah.
said he forgot. We've been having a lot of that tonight. No big deal, guys. Just please. I know my announcement that I make for these tournaments is super long, and you don't want to read it. But everything that our expectations are all laid out. All the questions that you guys always ask are in there. So if you could, I put a lot of time into that. I know I copy and paste. I copy and paste it every week or every 2 weeks now. But please read the announcement. That's all I ask. Okay. I do my little bit that I can for you guys, but please just do that. It's really not that hard. I know that everybody doesn't have the attention span that
That
everybody's
I
attention
have.
span because of the internet. Right, exactly. The internet has like ruined that. But please, I just ask that you read it. That's all. Thank you.
Later, Cold Madness. Thanks for coming out tonight.
Thanks, Cold Madness. Appreciate it.
Good run.
Yeah, that was a cool run, man. Cool deck. Really cool.
Oh, we got 46 viewers right now. We are gonna maybe hit the 50 tonight.
We might.
For the finals, just in time. It's 10 o'clock. We have the finals of a 32-person tournament. This is how we get things done. Finish a tournament on a Saturday evening like this. This is what I like to see. This is what we do.
All right. Snack is
Efficiency.
host. Snack in proper fashion is hosting for capital D, capital D, capital L. Got to type in all chats, just like 10-foot or all caps, I should say, just like 10-foot does.
Does he know this?
Um, he should because he's typing or he was talking in the Discord.
All right, I'm picking a favorite here. It's gonna be Snack.
She's gonna win the whole thing.
Yes, let me do a poll, and
Oh no! Here we go.
Here we go. Uh,
Here we go. This is the highlight everybody's been waiting for.
who wins?
that
Let's go.
I just can't. I can't. I'm never gonna forget that first poll you tried to do. And Ryan I was part of it actually, and I can't even remember what you did. In the question part, you put Ryan Knight's name, and then you put like his opponent's name for where yes should be, and then
I had
I
no
don't
idea how
remember
to do
that.
it, but I've learned
Yeah,
now.
there we go.
We're in for the finals of BCS 8. Both of these players will be invited to the tournament at the end, the championship that we'll have,
Cool.
um, which we still have to narrow down a time, probably October maybe, I think we're talking. And
October and November, we said, right?
yeah,
Or is November too busy? I can't remember what you said.
yeah, we'll see. Probably October-ish. Ish.
Yep.
Howdy, duelist. Hola. I don't know how he does all these emotes here, but he does.
If you hit the Windows key and hold Windows and hit the period key, it'll pop up.
Oh, okay. I got to do that again. I think you told me that last time too, and I never did it.
Yeah, let me. I'm gonna message you on Dueling Book and see if it works. Yep, and then all the emotes pop up.
Windows key and period. Interesting. Pana says, "Great tour, guys. Do you have some more EU tours for the future?" Yeah, we just talked about that earlier in the stream. We gotta sit like next time we're on comps together, just playing. We gotta talk about maybe a day that we can do an earlier tournament on a Saturday or something. Just because we should be able to give back to you guys. We did have somebody that was gonna run these tournaments, and
They have since
unfortunately
left.
they've left
Yeah.
the server due to whatever reason, and so they actually had one like planned up and then like left the week before that they were going to host a tournament for us. So kind of sucks. And I've had some people that are not happy about it. I understand, but also, it's not like I'm getting paid
It's
to do
life,
this, so I have to do this when it's
right?
convenient for us.
Yeah, it's life. We're doing what we can. We promised that it would happen. Obviously, it's happening at a little bit of a later date than we wanted, but the fact of the matter is, it will happen. It just depends on when. That's it.
When? Yeah.
You know. So
Anywho, we're back to the finals here.
we got 15 votes.
Oh, I
Right now,
gotta close this.
10 foot is
Is favored.
yeah, 56%.
All right, I'm closing. So 10 foot here is favored. Interesting.
I can close it too. Oh wow, look at that. I can close the polls now. The
There you
mod.
go. Look at that. Moving on up.
Yeah, see that snack? You're not the only one with the wrench. All right, watch out. Wait. I shouldn't talk to her. She's in the game.
I'm sure she has a stream pause or muted.
Yes. Armageddon Night.
So this is probably sending Plague. He typically does that with Armageddon Knight early in the game.
He loves that play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. I don't know about that one. I don't think. Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh.
I don't think that lands. But you got to try it.
Yeah, I agree.
Best case scenario, that's like a Sangan, right, or something.
Um, yeah, yeah. Or you just deal
Just
with the Ryko,
something that dies, right?
and they make them have to
The
target the
Spirit
Reaper.
Reaper.
Yeah. So Caius play here is probably real.
Yeah. So we saw in the last match that 10 foot sided in debris. Sorry, debris. Getting late. Pulling the rug and fossil dino. So it looks like those two cards will probably be coming back in for him game two, based on the matchup.
True.
Oh, yep, and exactly what you thought.
Yeah, this has to hit Reaper here. But if Solemn would be really devastating.
Negate all caps.
Yeah. So this definitely puts 10 foot in the driver's seat right now because of the fact that Reaper's just Potentially gonna rip a card here.
Just generate the plus.
Yep.
That's all he does. This card is so underrated for some reason. It's always been such a great card. I can't say that about modern because I don't know what the heck they even play. It's not even Yu-Gi-Oh to me anymore, but it's always been such an amazing card.
Yeah, it's really it's I think it's really good in Edison. Obviously, stop. It can just beat like Dragon Turbo deck by itself. If they don't have any out
Yeah,
to it, they can't play.
for whatever reason, it seems to be really good. Like if I'm able to land Spirit Reaper against the Christia Sworn deck, it's really good against them too. Even if they're heralding it, they still go minus to do it
Oh yeah, yeah. See, now you
because they don't play a lot of back row. That's the thing. Their board is usually wide open if you can get around the Ryko and the Kaya or the hamster, not the Kayas.
you definitely feel good when you're a zombie player and they brain control your Spirit Reaper and you're like, I'll just book a life it back, thanks.
Well, yeah, exactly. There's not a lot of cards that can just like one for one it, other
Nope.
than other than so the frogs, of course, the frogs specifically have the best way of dealing with it in econ
Indeed.
because they play three econ mostly, two to three, at least one, and that is a good generic out for it other than break control. But I digress. So Greffer coming down. Knack is think emojiing without hitting the button.
Yeah, that Caius negation right there was very, very important. Excuse me.
No, no prio, no per Rio. He's just going for damage here. And it looks like we've got a ball game, folks.
I don't even know what you draw here that's really going to be like that. The plague is in the graveyard just locked and loaded, ready to go.
Yeah, I was gonna say hamster, but you're right. Um, you're absolutely right. Airball him. Okay.
Oh boy.
AKA Wolverine, as I like to
Yes,
call him.
indeed.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I don't
That's
think
kind
we
of spicy.
saw Makaros in earlier, I don't think.
No.
That is spicy. Oh, does the air
He's
bellum
got a deep.
stick?
He's got a deep prison.
Yeah.
Wow, he
Oh,
doesn't. He doesn't. Wow.
oh my.
Oh, he hits a. She hits a greffer. Okay.
But the problem is with the oh, I guess you can synchro with it and say the mark of the rose does not stick. Would give it the grepher back if you don't do anything with it.
Correct. he, Tedfoot says, "Please return my greffer as you found him." Okay. So the question is, what do you make? Probably just ancient fairy. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, he's thinking. What a surprise.
Typical. So not a bottomless, obviously, because you would just bottomless the air bellum, right?
Right. Maybe torrential. Is torrential gone? No.
Has to be torrential. It's the only other card. They didn't. No mirror force, no deep prisons, no bottomless. You would have done it. Oh, royal
Oppression.
oppression. Oh,
That's a
so
plus.
one more. Oh, the the problem is this turns off the plague play. It turns off the plague play and does not give. There's no value play. So this Prussian is not helping.
Okay. Well, there's a solemn. So maybe that actually helps 10 foot. actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh
because he could
yeah,
just win the game now.
right. If he has a level 4
He wins.
or a Caius for that matter.
Ooh, I don't know if I like that solemn there. I think if you just okay,
Oh well,
oh, that's
that'll do
game.
it too.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow,
uh,
Luigi.
The solemn was a little tough.
Well, again, we're sitting on the sidelines and we don't know what was in her hand. So I,
Yeah, hard to say.
a lot of times with royal oppression and you have the solemn, you have to do it in order to be able to play the game in future turns. So that I think that's probably what was the case.
Indeed, I'd agree.
Um, the issue is she didn't have any protection from a follow up. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. It's hard to say. You have to sit there, and when you're in the middle of the game thinking, I think that the best play there is to leave the oppression because it stops the plague. And he obviously has one negate, but if he negates it, brain control's dead. So,
yeah. Also, she discarded the second Greffer from his hand with
yep,
the air bell. So there wasn't I don't think he plays three Greffer. Most pretty standard to play only two. So um, there wasn't really a line for him to like slam a Greffer and make another armed wing or something. So
correct, correct.
you're probably right.
Oh, it's easy to sit here and play coach, right?
Always.
Yeah, it's always easier than, a lot of people won't even get to experience how it is to play in a, high top 8 cut match or a finals or so. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
You got people watching. You got people commentating, people streaming.
Yep.
It definitely adds to the environment, to say the least.
Do, 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 do.
Even like when I play in tournament, you got like 10 people watching because whatever it's on stream or it's the last match or
Hmm.
whatever. It always adds to,
To the pressure.
I guess, the pressure, the environment. Yeah, I don't know how else to say it.
I think you're saying it right.
SoFlo, that solemn was no good. You'll never know me. Probably value keeping a monster on the field with 3K defense, which can be tough for the value player to deal with. Yeah, problem is there's a plague in the graveyard, so hard to say. Again, hard to say. We could sit here and nitpick, but SoFlo Beast Mode. Do you know how to put that chat in the screen so we can watch this on full screen with the
Uh,
chat in view?
I think I do actually. Let me see. I know we're about to be done now and 2 seconds in, but let me see. Pop out chat. I think this is how I do it. Uh, Bear with me, y'all. I'm trying.
Just trying.
I didn't know people actually wanted this. I didn't know this was a thing.
Apparently the people want it.
Oh, let's.
Strong opening from Snack here. Lone Fire into Lone Fire into Titanial off of the Foolish Dandy, and then setting three back row.
I don't know. Maybe that works.
You can do it in the next stream. Yeah, something to keep in mind for the next one.
I already got it up there. I can fiddle around with it, but I guess this is how it works. I should get like Streamlabs or something to help with the stream and set it all up. I think that makes things easier. I don't really know.
Right.
So Titanial is really, really good against 10 foot in
The
general
Raiko.
because he plays so many of the D prisons, the dust tornadoes, and all that. So and Raikou, of course, Caius.
Yep. A lot of targeting. So she opts to go into Tomato and Dandy. Okay. I think you got to attack with the Titanium, unfortunately, first. Because if it's a hamster, then I guess it's not even, I guess it really doesn't even matter. I guess it really just depends on the back row.
Yeah, Mirror Force
We've seen
loses
from
you
her.
the game.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, okay.
Whoa.
We did see a trap stun from her earlier, though, a
Yeah,
couple
I'm
times.
reading that now. Has to be.
Brio, yeah, it's not game, even with the Brio here.
No.
Big
Big
think.
think.
Is he going to torrential?
Uh, that was a well held torrential if he waited this long. I will say that.
Yep, he allowed it. Hmm. Think emote.
What's the play here?
I'm not sure. I think trying to go direct is probably, get the plus with the air bellum.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
think you need to make a. I don't think you really need to make a synchro or just do anything flashy. I think you just.
okay.
Okay.
Trying to snipe something off the bat.
Are you
Are
sure? It
you
must be
sure?
something good. It must be a mirror force.
I might chain it.
Oh, it's a
Oh
mirror
my
force.
goodness, she hit the mirror force. I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh man, yeah, and I don't think you synchro here because you want to be able to save the dandy for the pops.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay. I
okay.
guess that essentially it achieves somewhat of the same thing. I
Wow, that's crazy.
Not bad, but the air bellum is still there, right?
Yep, luckily. But now the other traps are live because the titanium is not there to protect them. Wow. No response, huh? Oh, hits a
Oh,
value. Maybe his hand's
well,
just dead and he's like, go ahead and discard him.
pluck it, right?
Oh, I guess I lost the chat the second I click on the screen. I gotta figure that out next stream.
You'll figure it out, man.
You eating dinner over there?
I am now.
Nice.
You know, commentators got to eat too. All right.
I hear you. I hear you. I had my ice cream on stream.
Yeah, I don't have the luxury of no delivery service here for me. It's just me, myself, and I over here. But I will try to be quiet for the sake of the stream while I'm messing around here in the kitchen. But I am watching.
He's watching.
Androidian. The magical Androidian, baby.
Thunder King. Interesting side option.
Well, it kind of makes sense because of all the synchro plays, you know. I will say he also has, as you know, he has a very interesting theory on side cards and like side decking.
Uh-huh. Definitely.
He's got he's got some hot takes. I will say that much.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Oh.
Oh, a solemn.
I don't. You know what? I agree with that. I say let's just go for it.
You just end the game right now, or try to at least.
Well,
You're making him top deck, so it just
correct.
puts you in such a better spot, way
If
more
that
commanding.
if that back row is not real, of course, but
Well, we know it ain't Mirror Force.
yeah, 100%. I think that's the right play. I agree with that, Solemn. That Solemn, I agree with.
But if he, uh,
Turns out that man had two mirror forces.
so maybe it's a D prison, and he's like, which one do I D prison?
I always
I
pick
don't
the
know.
card that's ripping something out of my hand because you have to
Yeah,
deal with it somehow.
yeah, you're kind of put in that position to do so. That's another great thing about Spirit Reaper.
Unless
Kind
it's
of
a
what you mentioned.
Sirocco.
Kind of what you mentioned earlier with like the Raikou play. If you summon it and attack into a Raikou, it forces them to Raikou the Spirit Reaper.
Yep,
Which I mean, yeah, getting the plus would have been nice, but it's better than like if you're playing zombies, it's better than them hitting the recruiter
correct.
most times. Real decision to make. All right, 10 foot. Don't make me start enforcing some time rules here. Come on now. You know, you've been good all night. don't, don't ruin your streak, bro.
So what are we thinking about? Which one to deprison?
That's why I'm.
It has to be
You
that.
know.
So the only way you're not.
Oh, is he thinking on the solemn?
No, I think we're beyond that. She already entered the battle phase.
Right.
Yeah, she has declared attack. The attack deck. Okay. So we've determined that he is responding to the declaration and attack of Airbellum. So either flip deprison or discard the card from your hand, and
Well,
then we'll
thank
know.
God for that because I will not be losing sleep over that tonight. Now that I know.
There we go. So it was a brain control.
Oh.
Here we go again. So just deprison it because you play Greffer, so it's an easy out to the Airbellum. Is that
Right.
what we're thinking about? Uh,
Oh, it's compulse. Okay. Well, same thing.
so there was what was there to think about there?
Was debating hitting the thingy
You're gonna compulse the Airbellum back to save brain control for what?
in case he top decks a plague.
Okay. You literally have to top deck the one plague. Yeah, it's a game.
Right.
Drawing a
Well,
monster still.
he sure is. Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh. Here we go.
That
Hey,
card is so.
Mills and
Oh my god.
Sirocco.
Oh my gosh. You can't make it up, man.
Here comes
Draws
Heavy.
it. Yeah, I know, right? He would be the one. Nope.
Okay.
Raikou is just such a great stabilizer.
Torrential's here. I agree.
Okay. Oh
Armageddonite
wow. Oh my god.
sends another value. Oh no.
That puts her at 400 if it lands. That's I. You got to be kidding.
That Raiko turned this all on.
Yep. And there's no lone fire.
Thank God.
She needs a pot of avarice. He's also making that read. Oh, could be debris dragon, maybe. Um, yep.
Does debris even do it though? It helps.
Yeah, it helps. It's something. It doesn't.
So what do you make here?
Ancient fairy.
Is that the play? Or do you bring out Black Rose, run over the Armageddon for 1,000, get the 2 tokens? I'm not sure, because your brain control is gone, so you're not like, what are you trying to play around? You will put them off of Royal Oppression.
So I guess what you have to play around at this point is him drawing like Caius.
Yeah. So if you Ancient Fairy Dragon, you die with Caius.
Right. So I think,
I do think you
but
Black Rose here.
but if he draws a plague, okay. Well, I guess.
Yeah, if you Black Rose and run over the Armageddon here, they take 1,000, and then they have to tribute the Arm Master for it.
And yeah, and then you insulate a little bit better because then you still have a token left too on
Yeah.
top of it.
Yep. I don't know, but she also now has an Ancient Fairy Dragon that survives, so maybe my play just sucks. I don't know. I think either or is probably an okay decision here.
Well, I guess Caius wins either way because it just banishes itself. So
That's true too. Okay. Oh.
Raiko of her own. That was a good draw from her. Raiko stabilizing in both directions, both for the home team and the away team.
Yep. Problem is there's now a back row.
That is a problem.
Could be a D prison.
And he runs 50D prisons. Nope.
Okay, so Snack back in the driver's seat here.
2 Darks Grave. He needs like what, a burial? Burial would win. Yeah,
Burial would win
burial
the
would be
game.
game. Yeah, because that could make the Silverwind. Yeah, I guess that's another thing too with the Ancient Fairy. Once you have to switch it, then it's so vulnerable. With only 400 life points, you put yourself in such a weird spot.
Yep, because
Because
Armor Master runs you over.
Armor Master, Silverwind,
But you can't leave the Armageddon Knight just sitting there for Caius.
no, no.
So
Either way, you have to clear it. So,
yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think you gotta play.
oh my gosh, another Raiko.
Oof. Problem is now you have Raiko in attack. So she has the
Caius.
Caius. Oh, game. We're going to game 3.
That was crazy.
That was a
That was
good game.
insane.
That's what we like to
Then put
see.
the thriller.
Are we gonna hit 50 players tonight? We have 49. 50. We hit 50 viewers. Yay! But only 23 likes. Boo.
All right. Well, I guess I guess I'm gonna have to start patrolling. You know,
I
you
know that
guys.
there's at least 2 people in this chat right now that are not subscribed to this YouTube channel, which is mind-boggling. So
No, it's first of all, it's borderline disrespectful. Second thing, it's just flat out disgusting. I had to say it.
all the stuff that we're trying to do implement here, can't click the button.
No, I mean that's insane. I know you guys like get my announcements too, by the way. Don't lie.
They're very well written.
My novels. All
I
right.
think they're well written.
I think they need to be published. In fact, I'll take it a step further.
Published.
Yeah, they publish that stuff right now. I'll put my signature on it. We got 12 people watching the game in the game. We've got how many watchers did you say? 50?
We had 50. We hit 50.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, this is I will say this is a matchup that we don't really get to see too often, right? There's only a few people that I can think of that have actually play this cat plant deck.
Yes.
um, and then obviously Value is a very popular deck, but you just don't something you don't really come across a lot.
Correct. This matchup's not very common. Just because the
Now,
deck is not that common.
right, right. Now, Value versus regular quick draw, that's different, but
I do favor the quick draw deck, typically. I just think it's a little bit more grindy. Um, plays that game. Plays a lot of similar cards, right? Caius, Raikou, Hamster, but
yeah, well, Titanio is really good, just because Value is summoning 2,300 vanillas and you're summoning Titanio, so
yeah, you win. So,
right,
but it's very slow. So 10 foot can be very explosive and win the game quickly.
right. Plus, he gets to play Dark Armed, which I don't know if Snack does. I can't remember.
I don't know.
I know she plays like Tomato and stuff, so um,
It doesn't
people that
feel like
are
a Dark Arm deck to me though. It feels like that'd be kind of inconsistent. It's Pot of
yeah,
Avarice and everything.
right. So T set from 10 foot. Interessante, she says. 10,
Boy.
10 foot with the flushed emoji.
Okay. Okay. Triple back row here, leading us all to believe that there is at least a Solemn, or you're extremely brave. Fossil Diner for a Kias, and there's a Solemn. I agree with that Solemn 100%. Especially where it
Yep.
was over a Fossil Diner. Did not net. That's a double summon this turn.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Silly boy.
Lag. He writes lag. Well, at least we caught that one.
Yep. We might not have caught the Ryko Miller earlier, or rather lack thereof, but
He was like lag.
yeah,
Oh man. It was like summon Caius, bump Solemn, just summon Sirocco attack.
lag.
Ooh, hit the dust shoot. That is not that great because you didn't have 4 cards. But
No, but for future, because Pot of Avarice, right?
yep, probably would be live at some point. Brain lag. Ryan Knight says. Yep. Now you got to capitalize on the fact that you saw him that.
Yeah, because if that's like I'm staying alive, solemn, and I'm desperate, then that's not that great. But you have to either way, I suppose.
Yeah, that Solemn was really good in that Caius because it was just not a floater that he sacked over.
Right, right. So it was a +1.
Yeah, so that's why you should start like trying to run away with this if you can. Summon an Airbellum or something, and like if that's a flip Raikou hit back row, summon Airbellum, this game will be over.
She's thinking.
10:30 ish. Tournament's moving. Oh, don't forget to get the lists before we lock this thing, by the way.
No, I will remember tonight. Well, there's been a couple technical difficulties with that, but we'll get it sorted tonight. Oh, hey, it's Sirocco. Who would have guessed he had that?
Did anyone know that was in his hand?
No. Oh,
So
there's a deep prison.
we're just deprisoning that. Is that a dandelion? It must be a dandelion, I'm guessing.
Wouldn't you want the dandelion to be destroyed though, unless you didn't have a follow up? I guess.
Yeah. But you're probably like, I'm just gonna deprison this thing anyway, so might as well now, like, do it.
Well, right. You don't want it to go to the graveyard. Okay, it's a
Was it
Ryko.
okay? So if Airbellum comes down here, this is gonna be very, very good.
Pulling the rug.
Does she have an Airbellum?
If she has a rescue
Wolverine.
cat, that's even better. Oh
Oh,
no,
okay.
Iron Chain. Gonna mill those values for her. 10 foot. Oh,
Well, it makes it
I
level
guess
8.
yeah, gonna go to level 8, right?
Okay. I can't imagine you'd play around Gores here with the pulling the rug set.
No, he doesn't play Gorse.
I don't
Everybody
think
know.
so.
Everybody knows that by now.
All right, so Snack's sitting in a pretty good spot right now. I still would have preferred a Ryko into an Airbellum play. I feel like that would have been better, but she don't have an Airbellum, or she would have done it.
Right. Imagine that, and then you end on an Android. You're like, you're sitting pretty right there.
Yeah,
You're
definitely.
getting the plus. You're making the Android. You're gaining life. 10 foot mink. And Snack hitting him with a return.
Okay, so that's a lot of
Okay.
back row. Flip a Pro Storm right here. We'll go wild. I love. I gotta start keeping tally of the Pro Storms I get done.
Well, that would be the time to do it when you have a Stardust.
Yep. Problem is, how many deep prison are there? Do you even bother attacking with a Stardust? Probably not, right?
Well, she could have that trap stun.
If it's Trap Stun, then you attack with Stardust here. If you don't have Trap Stun, I think you just attack with Airbellum. Hope it's a Raikou.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, yeah, that's what I think I do. What do I know?
Decisions, decisions.
Hopefully she's not listening to me right now. Perfect.
Oh,
Perfect. And now you don't attack with Stardust. This so far is being played well by Snack. She had an issue game one with the Solemn. Hard to say if it was right or wrong, but definitely cleaning up and playing well. Game two and three so far.
now for 10 foot here, does he just mill? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why you would do anything else.
Oh, deck dev. That's new.
Yeah, I don't know if 10. I think 10 foot's just side decking a bunch of stuff in and hoping it works, like pullings and deck dev. I guess deck dev hits a lot of the cards, but also does not hit Airbellum and um like you can just lose to that card, just beat you down.
True. Well, I think the rug makes sense to a certain degree. There's Caius and Debris Dragon.
Yeah, no,
Um,
I definitely would side deck a rogue, definitely.
is there anything else I'm missing? No, I think those are it. But I mean, there's two of them in the graveyard, so
Another monster on snack side comes down, it's gonna really force the issue
sure.
because he has a deep prison, you know that.
I think that he does.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So he's got two darks in there. There it is. Armageddon Knight. Okay. So this puts the third dark in,
Yeah, is this turn into like Goyo though? Is that what we're gonna try to do here?
right?
This is value deck, so I can't play this deck because like you literally just commit so much stuff to every play you make. Like if he goes Goyo here and that's bottomless, just like how do you even win? You just lose, right? You
Yeah,
discard every card from your hand to the graveyard. I get it, you play from the graveyard, but it's just I don't know, I just can't play it. Not my style, I guess. It does
it's
play
definitely a
control
different way of
though.
thinking. You know, it does. Like there's
Well,
some certain aspects that are similar to zombies, but some of it is obviously a lot different. Especially with all like the milling and just like the randomness of it.
yeah.
You like you rely so much on the milling most of the time. You know.
Yeah, I think that's probably overstated though a lot of time because this deck does its own with the Armageddon Knight and the Greffers really set up a large portion of it. Sure, it feels good when you Raikou and mill some of the stuff, but I think the Raikous are just more devastating for the fact that they clear the back row for
Wait,
the what
he
2300
sent a
monsters.
he sent a Vayu.
Interesting.
Did he? Does he have plague in his hand?
Could be a read.
Is she gonna crow?
Could also not want to commit the Goyo play.
Anything on res? Oh, maybe it's burial.
That's like a real trashy burial though, and does not really get him anywhere.
No, doesn't.
Oh,
Yep,
burial here. Ooh, 10 foot is not in a good position right now.
not when you're doing that. There's the crow.
Oh, has a crow.
So the back row might be fake, but there's a DD crow in her hand, so
Yeah. Good thing it wasn't plague then, because he would have cost to stack would have really hurt
it would
him.
have been a minus. Yeah, would have been just a straight minus.
I think Snack is going to win this game. It feels that way. Excuse me. Keeps playing around that D prison like she's been doing. I think she's in a good position.
He does have three darks, so I mean,
Yeah, so that
maybe
other
that was the
card is Dark Arm. That's crazy.
that might have been the plan all along. Oh,
Oh, now this will be bad news if it is Dark Arm. Whew. So, yeah, it's kind of feeling that way. Possibly. Well, maybe he was just going to OTK or try to OTK
right.
or something, right? Go for game,
I
maybe?
don't I don't know how he would have.
Because he was going to
Oh,
bring out the
4,000.
armed wing and then brain control and try to win the game here, probably.
Oh yeah, yeah, right.
So maybe he doesn't have Dark Arm or he's like really, really 200 IQ and has Dark Arm. That would be pretty impressive.
This is intense. Oh no. Oh,
Oh, no Dark Arm. So he has to. I don't think 10 foot has anything to follow up, obviously, because he's already summoned the Armageddon Knight, but he has to do this to survive next turn.
right.
This is impressive.
Dealing with the savage boards with multiple threats is probably one of the deck's main issue. Lightning vortexes inside can be good for that. You'll
Mirror
never know
Force,
me.
huh? Oh.
Mirror force. Okay.
Why do you Mirror Force that, though? This is probably okay. But why do you, like, you know that the Stardust is coming back. You can't do anything with it.
Right.
Interesting.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, Thunder King might be difficult to deal with.
Well, unless you said a Ryko.
Yeah, but Every turn that goes by is another one that
Armageddon.
this deck gets to play.
Yep. Armageddon night. Here he goes. She have another DD Crow? Not this time. So probably thinking about like if it's a hamster, the
Attack order,
sequencing.
yeah.
Right. Okay. So attacks with that first. Oh, it's a crow.
That's game.
That's exact game. Oh my
That was,
gosh.
yeah, that sucks. Well, that's the
10 foot.
finals. 10 foot with the win.
Yeah, she said Mayor lost it. Yep.
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
I agree with that play. She definitely should have just lost the Air Bellum and grabbed back the Stardust. Would have had Stardust, Mirror Force, and ran over the Armageddon Knight for what, 1100? And he top decked a Thunder King, so that's
Yeah.
tough luck. Sometimes making those one decisions like that costs you the game.
Yeah, he says that he was trying to stay alive.
Yep, that's
Yep.
exactly what we said. Yep.
Oh, yeah, she had Caius and Titanium.
But you see
Wow.
how much stuff you have to think about when you're trying to play. It's difficult. It really is difficult. So congratulations to
Yep.
both players. They both have a invite to the tournament at the end
BCS.
there, BCS Championship. So not going to matter here. DD Lub will be the winner, 10 foot, um, and we will give him his role in the server.
Correct.
We have
And
52
I will
viewers.
be,
You beat it.
yes, and I will be getting the deck list right now as we're speaking.
Good. So I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out. Per usual, it's always great to have interactive chat and people be respectful and have a good time. We should be running another one of these in a couple weeks. I just have to check the date, make sure May, like I said, is going to be a busy month for most people. We have an RBET, I believe, in May. There's Philadelphia, Shonen Jump, or YCS. And I think there's Mother's Day is in there too, so we definitely have to. I think it's like next week.
Don't forget that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't
don't
forget
forget
that.
that.
So there's a lot going on. So definitely, stay on the lookout for scheduling and stuff. We're going to try to throw these, but also keep in mind that there is stuff going on. So um, if you're not already in the Beast Mode Discord server, join. We are starting up the Edison War League. They're going to post a dedicated video just to really talk about the rules about it and try to get more people interested. If you haven't checked out the trailer hype video that Snack made, it's on the channel. It was posted earlier in the week. If you're not subscribed to his channel, it's crazy. That's pretty much the only ask to play in these tournaments. They're free. Just be subscribed. And JG, anything else?
No, great tournament tonight. Thanks to everybody for being cooperative as always. And, it's unfortunate that, we had to discipline, I
Yeah,
guess is the word, a certain individual earlier, but everybody else, it ran smooth as usual. So thank you guys for your continued support and continued participation in these events. It obviously keeps everything going. So including this
absolutely.
channel.
And I usually make a video on the top two deck lists, just a quick video showing the deck list, talking about some deck choices. It's pretty much like a 10-minute video. I usually post them on Sundays, so join a channel or look at the channel for that. And on that note, I think I'll see you all at the next one.